rescued the troop of idiots from shenanigans.
Troop of idiots.
Can we please not call them a troop of idiots?
First off,
Fine,
How about a
the group
coterie of morons?
you guys gave us 2 dead birds. We got a basket full.
Arafin gave you.
Okay, let Phil tell everybody what happened.
Fine.
This is exactly how it always starts.
I need to find boots that make me faster.
Alright, we're ready.
Okay, let me do a
Team
thing.
small size.
Hey there, Internet. So, we're back at another Friday night of stupidity.
Crom Count the dragons.
That's right, Crom Count the dragons.
Oh God, I hope it's not
As,
dragons. Not yet.
as there are no dragons yet.
That's not true. We hatched 3.
Yeah, and like morons, we tried to make.
Well, that's
them
terrifying.
They chose me.
Biscuits hates all reptiles.
All things large.
That's not true.
So, last time that we were together, the party headed to the northern part of the city, where the caravan will soon, in the next 5 days, be gathering. They met Ankin. Yeah. Sorry, Aiken. Sorry, that's what it was. Aiken.
Clay.
Not Clay Aiken. Aiken, the friend of Onthar From, who is a merchant in the space, and said that he would vouch for you in the midst of you being friends with Onthar. Though we're not quite sure about Taiga, considering the fact that Taiga decided to shoot out both of his windows of his shop.
Throwing that out there.
Mm-hmm.
Because he doesn't let animals in.
Because he doesn't let animals in.
He has fucking standards.
Yeah, fucking asshole. Jeffers a rat.
But
Yeah, that's kind of mean.
after conversation with him and kind of searching out the space, you all found yourself to the Hobbit's Foot Inn, where you all rested. And that's prepared for another day. Outside of the inn, it's a busy city, where many of the merchants are trading their goods out in a bit of a open area that's just outside the inn. The inn itself is bustling with people who are coming in and out and eating and drinking their fill. What would you like to do?
I know what I want to do, but I have a quick question.
Mhm.
I know I threw like 2 cabbages and a tomato at Jill to like help him celebrate.
Yeah.
What happened to the rest of my vegetables?
So amongst the amount of vegetables you have about half as many as you did before.
Okay.
Considering that, you destroyed the 2 cabbages you had.
I regret that.
There's a head of lettuce, several radishes.
What kind of radish? We're talking like daikon or like those little bibbly bops?
Little bibbly bop red ones.
The ones from Super Mario 2 where you can lift them up.
Sorry.
And there's a big one.
The one from Super Mario 2. Yeah, that's what they are. They're gigantic. This is 1 radish, right? It's like 3 radishes in one. It's 1 radish.
If there's Mario stuff, do we also get Tanuki hats?
Ooh, that'd be
No, but there are plenty of pots around that you can break to get rupees.
Oh,
Speak around here.
And there's also this very annoying fairy that floats around.
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen. Anywho, but you've got about half the produce you had before.
Alright, I'd like to bring it down with me. Order
Some pieces are still broken but salvaged.
I'm gonna order 3 ales and put it on Arafin's tab and let the barkeep know that. Are you up already?
Oh, I only sleep for 4 hours. You know I'm up.
I didn't observe you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
No, it's not whether she's up or not, it's whether she's gone off on her own to get away from us for a little while.
She's paid attention to me, which she really doesn't.
I came down munching a blueberry Danish.
Tiger and Jefferson
Or
are
murder.
some new people.
Or still worse.
So good.
Pull up next to somebody in that lovely inn.
Okay. Any ideas, Ashman, what you want to do?
I'll just fiddle around.
I remind
gonna
Satchmo, you
loot the
need to
place.
meet with Nuhar Serilim.
I like it.
Satchmo?
Yeah.
Nuhar Serilim will hire you. So remember that
Yes.
name. I wrote that down.
He is.
Because he's okay with tieflings. No offense.
Who was he?
He's an elf.
A dark. No.
Well, he's just an elf.
He
He
is a darker shade of elf.
Doesn't matter
But
what
he's
shade
not
his
a drow.
elfin is.
I mean, I'm a dark shade of elf.
Uh-huh.
So
No wonder
No,
you're
no,
bad.
he was he was like moon colored.
he's,
Yeah.
He
he's
was
a sun elf.
he was pale skinned for a sun elf,
Yes.
but more of a gray tone.
But
Okay.
Newhart,
I'm just trying to remember who to look for.
that's who you need to look for. I'm just
Okay.
reminding you.
I'll figure it out.
I am also keeping an eye on our 3
Friends.
Amigops.
people who.
Amigops.
I don't want them leaving the bar without me noticing.
Okay.
I'm just
Right.
watching them.
Watchful eye.
I have a
I'm
watchful
trying
eye out.
juggling my radishes. I'm gonna start the morning with a good juggle. Fun fact: I did take juggling in elementary. Never got past the scarves, but
You or Tovar?
no, I did. In real life.
Oh, okay. I got you.
In all legitimacy.
Tovar didn't even go to
Did you
elementary.
say Tovar went to school?
Yeah, she went through school in one door and out the other.
Holy cow, Phil, that is so many USBs.
Oh yeah, the
That's awesome.
30 port, like the roughly like with 10 port USB thing back there. Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I can only do like 2 webcams in there once. It's ridiculous.
Well.
But hey, there's a billion ports and it's powered. That's all that matters.
I'm at the bar watching you 3, or watching whoever. Watching all of us.
Are you watching me juggle?
Yeah.
I see you watching me, and so it's really fun.
Roll a performance check for that juggle.
I'd give Gel food and hang out with him.
Good stuff.
Sister sour.
Is there anybody interestingly
What I get?
dressed?
7,
A 7 plus 1,
8.
an 8.
It's a fair attempt
A mediocre display at best.
at juggling. It's one of those of like
It's
you get
low.
like 2, 3
All
tosses in,
expect.
like you get like a solid like volley of them in, and about the 4th like hand exchange is when that one just whoof, outside of your reach every time.
Who I really want to.
You get really close, like 1, 2, 3. I'm doing it. Oh.
I really want to like shoot the one that's at the top.
Jeffers,
of you.
Jeffers sees her
You
roll it,
should.
and he's gonna go eat it.
Okay. He goes, grabs out the floor.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw a radish at him.
He's gonna eat that one too.
I'm gonna hit him.
Rude. Aw.
He's eating my juggling.
You're throwing it
You
at him.
threw it at the ground.
No, it fell. There's a significant difference.
Oh, let's look at this lovely intelligence of 4. Yeah.
Mine's a 6.
Compared to
He's gonna
hers,
know the
it was-
difference.
Oh my god, you're negligibly smarter than the damn room.
I'm watching
Just a
them.
little bit closer.
But
So,
I don't trust you. I'm waiting for a fight to start between you two.
so yeah, in the space, inside of this inn where many people have kind of like are coming out of the rooms or gathered to like have breakfasts of multitudes of kinds, and those that are just kind of coming in and out doing daily business with the tavern portion of the inn. Like, I mean, you see people of different outfits, of different types of dress, whether they're seemingly higher born nobles and also those that are definitely just straight peasant merchants that are coming in and out, and along with other peasants that have also ventured into the space.
It was like a mix of everyone.
Yeah, there's a lot of everybody coming in and out.
Cool.
Alright, well, Tyga's gonna down her traveler's clothes. She's gonna
Okay.
go begging.
Okay. It's just going to go out and beg, huh?
Oh, as a small child.
Okay.
Gonna cry it up, tear it up a little bit, try to get some sympathy.
Dirty up her
Have
face.
A cute animal companion to like give
Yep.
them like. How can you say no to red panda eyes?
Yep.
Easily.
It's gonna be
Don't know what roll for cuteness, but we'll try. Alright, so what else would you guys like to do with your morning?
Isn't it rotting by now?
It's decomposing pretty
It's got
hardcore.
some stuff.
It's falling
Oh.
apart. It's dried in areas and crumbling.
Oh man, we're gonna have to get you a new one.
There'd be like maggots and shit in it. by now. Certainly. I mean,
Depending on how well he cleaned it out, which wasn't well.
and then
there's
on that whole
Wait, he tried cleaning it?
Yeah.
ride on the
Yep.
the boat.
Yep,
That's
it's
disgusting.
it's a bit salted from the boat ride.
Ah.
a bit dried from just hanging out in his bag.
This is in the inn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so unsanitary.
Put it in the bag.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Just kind of waddles.
Thank you, Jill, for being responsible.
Oh, disgusting.
Let go of me, Jill.
Just gotta hurry up and forgive him.
You're fine. I give him back the dragon sticks.
I was gonna say, why is he handing over the dragon?
Take
What
off.
do they do with those?
Take off the
So
horse
long.
mask. You need
We
to
don't
throw
know
that thing
yet.
He
away.
takes off the horse mask.
Throw that away. That's gross.
No.
It's
No.
gross. Tovar will get you another one.
No.
I'll talk to her about it.
Just go find a horse.
I can get him another one.
Jill looks at Tovar. Is this for real?
You want a new horse head? Let's go right now. Right now.
Not right now.
Throw it on the ground.
No.
We're going. I throw
Uh-oh.
the
Jill
radishes
is
down.
muted.
I'm muted. I'm not muted.
Time out.
He just wasn't talking.
I wasn't talking. Oh, hold on. How about now?
Oh, there you are not muted.
Sorry.
There, that's good.
Did you
Sorry.
hear what I said?
Earlier you were.
Say it again.
No, absolutely
Okay.
not.
I said, we're going to get you one right now. I throw my radishes down, and I say, let's go. And I
All right.
march out like I am going to war.
I collect
bust
the
out
radishes.
my long sword. I am going to kill a horse
Oh,
for my buddy.
Here we go.
And then we're
God.
salting the meat and taking it for our caravan journey.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get these radishes that she came up and threw on the ground because food waste is deplorable.
Right.
I do not give him back the dragon sticks. I put them back in my bag of holding.
Good thinking.
You do not.
Jill
give them
takes
now.
2 steps toward Tovar, and he looks back at Arafin.
And I give you the look like, you do this?
Puppy done wrong. Puppy done wrong. Okay. Jill does not know what to do. He is completely like he doesn't understand the 2 emotions that are like just bearing down on him. He sits down on the tavern floor.
The weight of the world became too much, and
And
then
then
he sat.
I look at him and go, you stay there. Tovar?
I'm already out the
And
door.
I'm running. I'm walking after her.
She
All right, so you're just going after some random horse? Or are you going to the stables?
We'll see what happens. Are you talking? Okay.
At least
Okay.
choose
Well,
one.
what do I see when I go out? Like, what's around
So
there?
when you walk out, like there are a couple horses hitched just outside, along with some that are pulling carts as they pass by. There's definitely around, like the side of the building, there's a set of stables where people have stabled their horses and other livestock that they brought with them.
All right. Are there any people by those horses?
The ones that are hitched right now.
I don't know. Yeah. First, are there any by there?
No, like they're just horses hanging out by the water trough.
All right.
Just
Let me
being
see this.
horses.
Are there any by the stable? Or I'm gonna go to the stable.
Okay, you walk over to the stables. There's about 3 horses that are currently stabled here, along with a list of other smaller animals like ponies, a couple sheep, strangely a pig.
How far away does she get? Like, do I see her?
You're keeping chase with her as
Yeah.
she walked out?
Yeah.
Like, as you walk out the door, as she's like walking over and peering at the stable.
I cast ensnaring strike and shoot my bow at her. And try to ensnare her and stop
Make
her.
an attack roll.
I'm going to ensnare you and keep you from going anywhere.
So she's not because
Ah!
that's all she has.
That would be a 18.
21.
She's 21.
Yeah.
You fire this thing and it
Could.
whizzes past her. Just
I look back.
flip her the bird.
Yeah.
What
the hell?
Stop. No. Bestie,
You don't even like me sometimes.
but you think that I do.
She used the P word on
I
it.
What?
did.
What? Is there a stable boy in there?
Yeah. There's one guy. There's one guy in the back who's just kind of like keeping like watch and also feeding, and a boy that's going and
Maybe they're
sweeping.
an unstable person.
Fellow human.
He's talking to the boy.
Yeah.
tell
Oh.
human.
Is he?
Are you also a hobbit? No. No.
I'm only 10.
Yeah, you're a gnome. We got one too. He has more of a beard.
Yeah, what can I help you with, miss?
I want an old horse. Old. Almost dead. I got 10 radishes to trade for it. What do you got?
Well,
Fine, 15. And the elf back there will throw in 2 beers.
He leans out and looks over.
As I'm.
Oh.
Stupid bitch.
looks back at you. Oh, really? Well, I don't know if we have any old horses. These are the ones that are stabled. But
Where can I
are one of
find
them yours?
I already had it on search.
I know, I suck.
Probably not. Where can I find an old horse? Or an ass?
Well,
Guys, I want a good piece of ass.
Oh, well,
he's 10.
I'm talking about a donkey.
well, I think that, well, if it's an old horse you're looking for,
That's
there,
exactly what I said. Continue.
yes, you might be able to find one, in the outskirts of town. There might be someone who has an old horse that need to get rid of. But
Am I to the door of the stable yet?
yeah, you walk up as he's just kind of there to see you.
All right. Thank you. That horse over there is probably mine, so I'm just gonna hop on it.
And you hear that guy. You hear the guy that's standing back there. Hey!
I'm gonna hop on faster.
What? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Getting jelly, new mask.
Yeah.
As you do that, and the horse it rears as it. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Aww.
Nail it.
See how these thighs work?
Look awesome.
How those thighs work.
Or fail miserably.
That's a 2.
Yeah, as it does not know you as a person, and it rears back and thumps you off onto the solid ground into the hay.
Should happen.
All right, I'm gonna go for the pony.
I walk up to her.
Okay.
Fine, the
Stop.
smaller one.
First, what?
We don't need a horse right now. We'll get him one later.
No, you won't. You never give us money. I can't buy him a horse to kill.
We don't need to buy him one.
Yes. Where are we gonna get one? Outskirts. There's an old horse.
We'll get one when we leave.
Mm-hmm. I don't believe you. You also said that boat ride was gonna be 2 days.
I said 10
10
days.
days later.
That's a very long boat ride.
The ride was
So
terrible.
bad.
The fish were awful.
They're so mean.
I promise. I pull out 1 gold piece. I promise.
2 gold pieces and we have a deal. 2 gold pieces and an open bar tab.
Here's 2 gold pieces.
All right, open bar tab's on you.
We will get Joe a horse later. Let's go
One of
back
those,
in the...
one of those unbeknownst to you kind of moments.
All right,
Yes.
I'm gonna go
Okay,
in and let
so
Jill
what-
know Erifin won't let him have a horse.
I'm gonna chill with Satchmo, who I assume is playing something.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I,
we said.
I kind of figured that you're like Squizgar. You know what I mean? How if you look at, do you watch Metalocalypse ever?
Nope.
Okay, well
He's
Squizgar
always
always
Squizgar.
playing,
Yeah.
which is why he's the fastest guitar player in the world.
Yeah.
Right. So I just assume you're
Yeah, I'm just-
always.
I'm not necessarily playing for anyone.
Yeah,
more or
but
less
I mean,
just
you're
my
constantly-
Pickles is pretty good.
To be that good, Pickles is damn good. But like, I mean, to be able to be the high caliber musician you are, you're pretty much always playing. So I'm hanging out with him, listening to his music, drinking. It's early, so probably a cider.
Yeah.
You know, with the scone that I'm eating.
Yeah.
And then after I finish the scone, a real quick question.
Mhm.
So I have Firebolt.
Yep.
Right. Can I use that very lightly to light my pipe? Instead of like shoot Firebolt, can I like kind of curb the
so glad we're
It
the
Thank
same.
you.
doesn't
Yeah.
have any parameters about its use for that in the spell.
Well, of course, yeah.
That's why I
I was like,
I
I said, it
can
doesn't
use-
have anything along those
PJ,
lines.
I can use thaumaturgy and warm it up for you.
Yeah, but
No, your pipe.
Yeah.
Oh, and that wouldn't be a real fire anyways. Oh, my
It
bad.
would be fake fire.
That would be,
Illusory fire.
Yeah, I basically
you have
just want to
prestidigitation,
concentrate
don't
enough
you?
to like get the bowl of my pipe lit.
You have prestidigitation, don't you?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Never mind.
you can light
I
a
was say you
candle
could
with
use
that.
prestidigitation to do that. I was like, why use a fireball?
Because I'm stupid, and even though I've been playing D&D since I was 11, I can't remember what the fuck prestidigitation does for some reason. So,
All you need to know
minor effects.
okay,
All you
cool.
need to know, light your pipe.
Yeah, lights my pipe.
Please.
Okay, that's exactly what I do. So I'm gonna
Please,
light my pipe
wild
and drink
magic
the
a
cider and
fireball
just
out
hang
of
out.
The worst thing you could have done was cast light on your pipe, which would have been hilarious. Everyone in the room.
It's called irony. I'd say. Do I have to make? Oh, I do actually.
I'm gonna light this.
Yeah, you have to roll wild magic for that. Yep.
What is it?
5.
5.
Damn.
Damn.
I never roll ones anymore.
It's
It's
poor
Friday
skies.
the 13th.
Remember last week when
It's
you
Friday the
rolled one
13th. The day
Right.
is
Oh,
gone.
fuck me.
3 civilians in the bar?
No.
You did that.
Yeah, you did that last night.
Was I cognizant? What,
You
did
were-
PJ do that, or did Biscuits do
Biscuits did that.
Biscuits.
Okay.
By accident.
that? Okay. I was gonna
Drunken
say, 'cause
PJ playing biscuits did that.
that sounds about right.
Okay.
I have like no recollection of it.
That's what I thought. That's what I figured.
Yeah, you. What spell did?
Good
Oh,
time.
you were booming your voice.
He boomed his voice,
Yeah.
thinking that the friends that were many blocks, almost a rough mile away, would hear him from inside the bar, for which you guys were inside of.
That sounds like me. Yeah.
And which incidentally lightning 3 people.
Was Biscuits
Yeah.
also drunk?
3 people
No.
took.
No.
I don't
Did
think
those
he
people
was he?
survive?
Yeah,
There were enough people nearby with medical
Oh,
abilities.
thank the gods!
that they survived.
I healed him.
I was gonna say I'm a good character. That would make me feel
4
very
D-
bad.
Though,
lightning
to be
damage,
fair,
PJ.
Leafdon said really gave you a
4D
hard
10.
a hard writing for the fact you couldn't keep your secret identity secret.
Oh, I kept calling myself Biscuits.
You
didn't I?
kept calling yourself
The
Biscuits.
entire-
And all of
You-
us by her name.
You are really bad at like this whole secret identity thing, aren't you?
What is everybody's secret name?
Tovar the Merciless.
Jeffers.
Oh, that's really it. Tovar the
Merciless. Yeah,
Yeah, it's great.
she added that.
Jeffers
A little bit.
is Tyga and Tyga is Jeffers.
What's yours there?
I'm Kylanthia Nori.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Kylanthia. I
Let's
called
tell.
you.
I can kill a pear, a
Yep.
bear,
I called you by
a bear in one shot. Yeah, not Lysanthia.
Kill
It's
that.
different.
I'm Kylanthia.
What about?
Gotta have
Jell?
stories.
What is Jill's?
Jill, what's your secret name for this?
Oh, he's away. What's
He's
your
away.
Satchmo?
Traveling.
Robin Montgomery.
Okay, Robin. And what did I tell you guys mine was?
I don't know. You kept calling yourself biscuits.
Awesome, it's Fingal.
I was gonna say you used the word you used Erky Ningle was your original thing you started saying.
Oh, I shouldn't do that. That's my actual name.
The better part is the fact that talking with Leafton said kind of fixed that a little bit as he was like, I have a really good name. I understand that name.
Yeah.
He's part of the Harpers anyway. So
Oh, that's fine then.
He
He should
does.
anyway.
He is a
knows.
prince.
Okay, good.
he knows.
Okay, so Fingal.
So Fingal.
Fingal.
F-I-N-G-O-L. Fingal.
Fingal.
Okay.
Not L-E-O-L.
Yeah, Fingal.
So
Are we back in the bar?
yeah, she leads you back in after some coaxing.
I'm gonna order 2 ciders, a shot, and a beer. All on Aaron's tab. Because that was the deal Tovar made.
All the deal that Tovar made.
That's okay.
I thought I was being pretty generous killing an old horse.
I thought it was nice.
Yeah.
Hey, Jell.
That was considerate of you.
Yo, Jill does not actually have a nickname or a code name. He never gave one because I don't believe he spoke at that time. So he was very quiet out in the corner drinking.
Alright, well,
So.
what would you want your nom de guerre to be?
My nom de guerre would have to be
I don't speak French, man. I tried my best.
No.
Satchmo.
Damn it.
Satchmo's gonna cause so much trouble.
Oh my god, your name will be cursed throughout the city.
Smash Mouth
like
Son
that.
of
Our
a
party
bitch.
have different names, but they're all the same name. Okay, we're in our party.
Yeah, go figure. We used all traded names. It's fine. No one knew it was
Okay,
us.
I should go
That
by-
actually would be really funny.
I should go by Aerofin. I am gonna go. I'm gonna go by Aerofin.
Remember that
I like the
insane
merciful.
Archer gel? Yeah.
Unmerciful.
She just like
Unmerciful.
slaughtered everything.
So, what would you all like to continue to do? Like right now, you're just hanging out in the inn,
Well, we don't
and
have
the
a lot.
bar keeps happily serving you stuff.
Perfect.
Tag is in the market begging.
I don't think we have a
That's
lot
right, you're off begging.
to do
By the way,
until
these
it's
are her
time
traveling
We have to-
clothes.
we have to get
That's
hired.
because that's all she had.
Oh.
And she took it with her.
How is
find
Tyga
somebody.
doing,
Wow.
by the way? Is she like making the monies or?
Roll.
She's
Oh,
working
no,
on it.
Roll a
You and I
deception
are
check
probably-
for me.
Right.
It's gonna
And
be
Touch
great.
already has
Either
names.
you're not that poor or you
Because
stole
it's-
those clothes.
What am I rolling?
Holy shit.
Deception.
One of your shoe ends. Actually, not mine.
22?
Perfect card.
Yeah.
Wow.
He rolled a
Holy cow.
19.
Um,
You play it
You
very
and
well.
Jill.
over the next while, while you're begging, while Tyga's out begging, you coax several people to believe that you are a young homeless child.
And
Strange
very
in this
rich
place.
with weirdly big feet.
With,
Homeless or
yeah, with
homeless?
strangely weird feet. Extremely large feet. But you end up with what is the amount of 18 silver amongst all of them.
Wow.
Many of the people being merchants, and some of them well off that you coerced.
Yeah.
That's way more money than he had.
Like,
Than
that's-
she had.
That's
She had
incredible
one
begging,
gold.
I know.
actually.
And she had one copper.
That's why I said
Red
collect.
Panda, dude.
That's why I said collectively. It's
Cute
most of it's
animal.
in most all of it's in copper, so it's like 170 copper.
Ah,
Jingle,
actually,
jingle, jingle.
I know what we should do. He has an inn, but if we want to let him explore that, you know who we could go talk to? Selroy, my homeboy.
I don't think he's coming though.
If it helps,
He's up on
well,
the
she
other
does
side
have
of town.
I know, but
some
he would probably know like
So-
local caravans. And
Well,
stuff
we've
like
got
What's his name really? Celery.
we've got some inns.
that. Selroy, yeah, that's his name.
Celery?
Selroy,
Selroy.
like
You
Elroy
just
with an
pronounce
S.
it different. Celery.
No,
Because you're vegan.
I'm not a vegan. I'm a vegetarian.
Oh,
There's a
okay,
difference,
well,
man.
Yeah, man.
It's a level
I
of
can eat
difficult.
butter. Dude, I'm a baker.
Have you
Like-
ever tried to make biscuits or any type of baked confection without actual butter?
No, I'm a bard.
It's impossible.
Absolutely not.
So we have Akin.
Fair point.
Like, the whole reason why I'm not a vegan as a character is because I'm a baker, and everyone knows that vegan baked goods don't taste that great usually.
I would like to
There's
build
some
Mel
that are
in
good.
on
There are
that
some really
plan
good
to
ones.
get him
I
a
imagine
horse,
they taste
from
like
an old
grass.
another horse head.
You're gonna see if you can go find an old horse.
No, I'm filling him in on the plan.
Oh.
I was like, Erefin gave me 2 gold to go buy a horse. So we just have to wait for the right time. Before we leave for camp, we'll get you another horse head.
Let's see here.
In the meantime, Jell is sitting on the tavern floor with pieces of horse mask strewn about him, rotting.
It's
And just-
it's a real gross thing.
Thaumaturgy that away? You can use thaumaturgy clean stuff.
Actually, no.
That's prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Okay, well, I'll prestidigitation that crap away because
Okay.
Yeah, you can
one of the
change
most
the
horrible
smell.
things I've ever fucking heard.
Yeah, it's actually pretty disgusting. When he pulled it out in the morning, it was pretty horrific to you.
No,
Oh God, yes, it's rotting.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
there's the festering eye
Well,
that's
I mean,
on
there's
one
also that he
side.
murdered an
There's-
innocent animal and wore its
Actually,
fucking head, but yeah, you know.
yeah, that's from
the
that
rotting
horse.
part is
That's
what
from
counts.
that horse. I thought we were still talking about the horses from the beginning of everything. That stuff is gone. Thank
Yeah.
God.
I have. When do we know when the caravan is leaving? Do
3
we
to
have-
4 days.
3 to 4 days.
Yeah, you have like 4 days before the caravan's like scheduled to leave.
Yep.
Okay.
And in that time frame, from the knowledge that you guys have ascertained from your good friends at the Harpers and the order of the Gauntlet and Akin, you know that like in the next few days that group from a chunk of people from the Cult of Dragons that you guys kind of reared off against should arrive.
I'm gonna. Jill, do you want to go hit the town?
I was told to stay here, and Jell walks up to the bar and takes that severed arm that he has and pounds on the bar,
You still have the 7.
waiting
Why
for
not?
a beer.
I guess that was only yesterday.
I give him one of my 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he
You
gladly
pound.
accepts it.
Do you pound?
Puts the arm back in his satchel.
I say we take
The bartender is strongly weirded out by this encounter.
She's the
I think they're gonna get us in.
Okay.
They aren't gonna hurt us.
I'm
that
gonna go
much.
out in the. I'm gonna go out in the market, and I'm gonna go to a salt vendor.
I'm gonna stop
Okay.
you before you
These?
go.
So yeah,
We're gonna hurt us anyway.
you find
no, 'cause
someone
we're gonna
vending spices and salts
All
of different
right.
sorts.
Before she left, I was going to talk to both you and Jill and talk you guys into coming with us to go get hired, all four of us.
So Tyga's going to go back into the
So
cabin
can I get some
Okay.
groceries?
Gonna go over to
before?
We can get groceries while we're
Erica.
out.
and like ask her, Kaisanthia.
Kylanthia.
Xanthia.
And she holds out her hands with all the coins to you.
Chrysanthemum.
Because you're
What?
the bank.
What are we
Where
doing?
did you get this?
Jill starts
People
saying
just gave it to me.
chrysanthemum.
Just gave it to you, really.
Yes.
Sweet. I will hold on to that for you.
Thank you.
Wow. Not even gonna make an insight check on that. She really trusts you.
It's money. I'm.
Fuck it. I don't care where it came
Listen,
from.
sometimes we
Money
need
talks.
to accept what we're good at. For instance, being responsible, accidentally killing things.
Prone to explosion
Yeah.
and surviving.
Not good with
And survive. I do.
You explode and survive those.
But
I'm lucky.
do you want to come with us also, Tyga?
Where are we going?
We're gonna go buy salt.
Sounds great.
And we're also gonna try to get us
Perfect.
hired, like we.
They can't get hired, so they need us.
Great.
What?
Wasn't
So-
She
believing they
holds
wanted
hands
to
up to
leave.
Tovar.
Satchmo.
No five.
Are you coming with? Or
What?
are you gonna go talk to the other guy?
I'll fiddle around a little more, and then I'll go find him.
Okay, so
Sounds good.
he hangs out while you all, Jill included, go to check out the market.
Jill brings along his tankard.
Ooh.
I. That stays.
I bust out my flask and we pour it in my flask. All the booze we had that we didn't finish. It's just this mixed bag of beer, cider, and a sauce.
Ah, more than that.
Oh,
It's-
God.
It's
Jill
rough.
takes one quick sip
Going
and
out
just
into
like
the
dumps it back
sun.
in there, and then just sets it on the bar like, "Who are you to tell me I can't take that?" And then saunters off.
Tourists. Goes back to doing his thing.
Jerk.
So we need to. Who do we need to talk to about? Who do you think is going to be our best?
So
Like, are the merchants all going on the caravan?
Bacon.
All the
So
merchants
in
that
this
they
in
need
this
are-
space, there's several different vendor stands that are set up, and several different merchants that are around. And so it's just a question of asking around
Who's going? Who's planning on?
who's planning on being part of the caravan to go move some of their goods to the north, who is waiting on stuff to come in. That sort
Are
of
we going
thing.
to the north?
You're going north.
So they need salt.
That's where the caravan's going.
I need salt.
The caravan.
We need salt.
Yeah, usually that's where the caravan's going at this point.
Excellent.
You know it's going north. It's best you guys kind of ascertain.
I'm
here.
fine. I would like to survey and find somebody that deals in more exotic wares, because I have a feeling they're the most likely to transport things, right?
Kind of exotic way.
Like, I don't know,
What do you buy?
anything from spices to rare silks or
Okay.
things like that. Stuff
Things like that.
Stuff that isn't going to necessarily sell in volume at any given locale, so they're going to need to have moving trade.
Okay.
I'm much better at D&D when I'm sober.
It shows. Just saying.
It's like he's a whole different
Oh, okay.
I missed Drunken bastards.
God, I don't. I was so hungover.
Tiger still thinks they're alive.
Okay. So, as you all are searching around, like you talk to several of the merchants, and they kind of like some of them are like, yeah, we're doing stuff, but like we're not heading on the caravan. Let's see. Okay. So, as Jel and Tovar and you all are traveling and looking and talking to these several of them, one guy who is traveling north looks at the list of the four of you and says,
5. There's 5.
Is there 5 of you?
Yeah, he can.
Oh, did Tiger
He
go?
can't see him because he's
Tiger
low.
go.
There's 6 of
If you
us,
count.
Jeffers.
Oh, Jeffers, sorry. So, the 6 of you, he takes a liking to both Tyga, sorry, not to Tyga, not to Tyga, no, Tovar and Jel,
Damn it.
and says,
The big ones.
5 gold each 10 day
Tiger's
for
jumping up
those
and down.
two to join and be guards of mine.
And can we throw the little people in for
Hey.
bonus?
Hey,
You don't have to pay
Wait,
them.
I'm not
Hey.
that little.
hey,
I'm 5'12".
hey.
But,
9.
yes,
Hey!
We can do it too. Me and Jeffers, we can.
well, no offense, but you
Is there
don't
like-
seem to have the stature of one that would be a decent guard.
Alright, so what I'm looking for here
So a sneak.
is like somebody somewhere in the market throwing something in the air. Is anybody balancing something? Check this
Jester.
I'll do it for you.
Not
Right?
Not,
Seriously.
not
I'll toss it.
Not really. Like there's no one juggling or anything along those lines. There's
Let's,
most people just selling ware.
Okay.
Oh, there we
No
go.
one's throwing stuff.
Ooh.
Do a mid-air Robin Hood.
I'll shoot an arrow and you shoot my arrow.
Let's do
I'll
that.
shoot an arrow
Watch-
with dragon
watch
sticks
this.
I'll tell you what,
Dragon-
when it connects,
Dragon sticks.
I'll firebolt it.
Dangerous.
Well, this is fun. So,
Oh,
right.
yay, a collective roll.
all right, yeah, this is what this is. All right, you roll.
I hope you all bunch
Your
it
normal
and Jill
archery
and I
stuff
just
with your
look
bow?
like we're with a bunch of incompetent people.
She's
You
just
roll at
shooting into the
disadvantage
air.
with your bow.
Yeah, I'm just shooting into the air, so.
Ooh.
Well,
24.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, she's got a
She's
ridiculous
shooting into
thing.
the air.
for
I
her.
hope she doesn't
So-
miss.
Glad she's on our side.
15.
7 plus 8. Damn, son.
15.
Mhm.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Oh.
You fire at it, it right by.
Real
so she
close.
has time to hit it again because it's flying.
It's falling back down. You can roll again. This time it's actually falling, but you still have disadvantage on that.
Oh.
Worse. 13.
13. Yeah.
Dude.
You fired twice. Do you still make it explode?
I'm just gonna firebolt it just
Okay.
so it
And
burns
then
up.
off in the distance.
Mine looks pretty.
So if you're
Two
looking,
arrows.
as you're looking around, make a perception. What's your passive perception question? mark?
Not great, it's 11.
Okay.
It is not good.
It's not good.
Should just cast Fireball. You would have hit it.
No, we'll be better at 8th level when I can take the skill defeat.
Roll a perception check for me.
Oh, 19.
Okay. As you sniff the air, you get this interesting waft of what appears to be a very almost allspice sort of scent that floats in the air.
I hate old
But
spice.
it's not quite. But it's one of those. It's a very spiced scent
Delicious.
that seems to also have a certain like. It's not like it doesn't seem to have like the weight of like when you cook with spices
Okay.
and that. It doesn't seem to be like, oh look, it's all spice, nothing
More
else. No.
like on the incense
It
level.
gives you
than
more
the-
closer to an incense, but like
Okay.
oil burning incense.
Okay. Okay.
But it doesn't have that same hot fire burning incense.
Okay.
It just has a warmth to it that as its effervescence fills the air.
Can I attempt to investigate the location?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Roll
I
an
would
investigation
like
to sniff it out.
Did you roll wild?
follow my prodigious nose.
He didn't do
Oh,
it.
we didn't do his fireball.
Oh, whoa.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, you know where it is.
We don't even have
you
to
know
see.
where it is. As you kind of like sniff around, you see that there's this Daunty dwarf who is kind of waltzing around these large barrels that he has kind of whooped up on a cart, and some other smaller like oil vials that are sitting up there. As he's kind of waltzing around and I love this oil. And he starts sniffing it. And
Do I have any more of
He is
the
getting
liquor
hot.
that, oh, darn it, what's his name? Motherfucker.
Oh, the
Umfarfrum?
yeah.
Who's
Our
the other he fucked?
he's our
ginger-haired
dwarf friend.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the one we only called Dwarf.
I called him by his name.
No, you
I
called
don't
him by
remember
his
his
name.
name.
I always called him his last name because I
do have a problem.
It was a much more entertaining last time.
Yes. Well, either way though, do I still have any of the dwarven whiskey that he gave me?
You have a little bit of the stuff that Escobar gave you.
Escobar.
Escobar.
Oh, I
Escobar.
love it so much.
All right.
I miss Escobar.
I know.
They just still make over that good.
He's super good.
He's so good. Okay, well I'm gonna walk up to the dwarf, right? And do I speak dwarvish? I don't believe I do. I think I only speak common and gnome, because I'm in plebe. Yeah, I only speak common and gnome. Well, unfortunately, yeah, it's only common. Hail and well met, good dwarf.
Hey! A swarty gnome! He reached out his hand to shake yours.
I shake his.
How are ya?
Smaller mitt.
Yeah, right. Your hand is so eclipsed by his.
Oh, so like every time I in real life shake someone's hand.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
The monstrosity that which is his hand. The best way to put it would be a normal person's hand and Shat shaking hands. Just that imagery. That imagery. Ha! Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Fingal. And yours?
Fingal, I'm Lay Anguston.
Lay Anguston, nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you. Are you in the witch for some beautifully spiced oil?
I could smell it from all the way over there. They do seem of a fine quality.
It is the greatest of cooking oils, my good sir. He puts it in front of your nose and wipes it under your nose.
I have this confliction where as biscuits, I'm like, oh, it's so good. But as Fingal, I have to be like, I don't know anything about oils. Even though deeply, I'm like, it's so choice.
Yep.
Right?
It's so.
Alas, I don't really know much about the cooking of whiskey arts.
Roll deception, kind sir.
I can't see it.
It's a
10.
13.
13. Well, let me tell you. So, this oil right here, it's made for kings. It's the stuff of legend. It'll make anything you're making in any dish delicious. It'll change any normal egg you make into a huezepon. It will do it. As he says some weird ass thing he thinks is Elvish.
So not
Oh, and to her, it's like something about her mom. But anyway.
Alrighty, well.
I think you meant this word.
Well, unfortunately, good sir, I don't really have the money for such things.
Well, that's too bad.
I can't imagine that someone like myself can afford such a fine quality product.
Well,
Tiger would say that.
we would hope that you could someday.
Dreams are large for small folk.
It's so true.
But, however, these fine wares are what actually brings me to you, and I handed my flask from my friend Escobar.
He opens it. Verily. Sips. Ha! I haven't had that in a dog's age.
Came from a good friend of mine. Up north.
Your Escobar is a well-stotty dwarf.
Indeed he is. His beard grows ever longer.
May it ever never gray.
Indeed. Well, sir, I come as a representative of a group of people. We are...
The gnomes, I would assume.
I am the only gnome of my friends. But
he's quite tall.
We are working as bodyguards, or at least we had of late.
What trades do you have as being a guard?
Well, I myself...
Just a really
Skinny dwarf.
am very talented in the arcane arts.
Really?
Indeed, sir. A demonstration, if you would like.
Well, and he reaches into his bag. He has an apple. What can you do with this?
Little things. Prestidigitation, blue, green, red.
Well,
orange.
my! I was thinking something a little more interesting.
It's like 4 rolls.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's like 4 rolls to not explode.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
Good stuff.
Good roll.
Good stuff. Let's see if you can target practice. And he throws it.
Ooh, I want it.
Okay.
2 arrows just
Rolling to hit. What is that?
It's a
15.
15.
15? Excellent. Plus 8.
Oh, yeah. You just...
I have to do my
What's
wild
the
magic.
AC
Yeah.
on that?
4.
Okay, good.
I love how it's
Normally I'm into it, but right now this would make it look so bad. Right, I'm like, I'm great at magic. Shit, just no one needs that.
unicorn appears.
That's amazing. Actually, that would be the.
Ta-da!
Sell that shit.
But I'd like to do it as casually as possible.
Okay.
As I say, as much under my breath as I can. Lesson.
That's some good shooting you got there. You seem to be a very powerful wizard.
A sorcerer.
Oh, a sorcerer! Even better!
Well, I'm.
As long as you're not one of those crazy ones.
No, sir.
Hey, making sure. I've seen some percentage. Every time I hear the word sorcerer, I get a little edgy.
I understand. Some of them unintentional consequences happen if they're magic.
They say some of them go insane if they're sorcerers.
Well, one might say we should actually pity the poor folks that just are trying to eke out a living.
Well, anyway, I don't think that'll be a problem. He smacks you on the back. I think you'll do
I
just
kind of
fine.
stumble forward a little bit.
he nearly knocks you off balance. I think that'll do fine.
Well, I myself am actually one of many, so I come with me with multiple stout warriors, as well as one of the finest minstrels in all the land.
Really?
He can weave tales that would.
I'm not in the need for a minstrel. I mean, to be fair, when I sell this lot, gold aplenty.
Understandable. However,
Stinking it.
you know, as you travel north,
Terrible.
travel can be an arduous and boring thing, and a little music or a jaunty limerick, a tale of epic heroism can really help pass the time.
I
And
appreciate
he comes with the package. It's a package deal.
It's a package deal. You and this minstrel.
This minstrel, as well as 4 stout warriors.
Well, I can only afford one.
His name's Alejandro.
Well, you're lucky because we're a package deal.
I'm gonna get 4 or 5 gold a day, and you're. Oh, damn it, Paige.
So, I pay for one of you, and I get all of you.
Hey, are we anywhere near this conversation?
No, I.
No,
agree.
you are not.
I agreed to the other guy.
Okay, good.
Ooh, he's
Good.
Well,
No, I'm going
I
with
mean-
him.
with who?
The one who's gonna pay me.
Oh.
No one ever gives me money.
Wait, am I
True
aware
that.
that she got paid? That she's getting
Yeah,
paid?
we were
Yeah,
sitting
you
right
heard
there.
Okay.
you were standing right there when you
I
started
will.
this.
Then I will amend that I come with 2 stout
with
warriors.
2 stout warriors, right?
I'm not very stout, but.
Well,
Because they Tyga stomped
So-
off when she missed her second arrow.
yeah.
Her boots don't make any noise against the ground.
It's more of a.
And she gets really mad when that happens.
Oh, okay.
Can't
be mad.
well.
Shoot.
Oh, no, she
I can offer you 8 gold every 10 day.
Excellent.
Every day.
I accept your offer, good
Every
sir.
10 day.
Every 10 day.
Every 10 minutes.
Pardon me. Let me summon some of my compatriots.
Please do.
So I turn around.
I'd love to meet them.
Hey, Calliothea.
I'm right there. I was already
Turn
listening.
around, blows
All right.
up.
Jeffers.
They
She
walked
stomped
off.
off.
Okay, Jeffers isn't here.
They have no idea.
Jeffers, somewhat short attention span.
Happens.
I kept
Short.
Kept her in my eyesight though.
An attention span the size of my height.
It's a cast hunter's mark.
Strange, you're really tall for a
Never
gnome.
lose you.
Thank you for noticing.
Eh, You're nearly as tall as I am.
I know.
It's kind of ridiculous.
It's.
I just thought I was getting shorter for a second.
I always assumed that maybe it was because there was a dwarf on my great aunt's side, but
You know, I originally just thought it was the hat.
well, it is a nice hat. I feel the thickness of this beard.
Feel the good.
Your beard game is strong.
So truly, there must be some sort of stout dwarvish blood within me.
So let's meet this minstrel of yours.
Hmm.
He's not here either.
He is actually at the Hobbit's Foot. If you'd like to accompany,
Oh,
let me buy you a drink, and you can meet my.
well, that sounds good to me. Let's
Excellent.
go.
Is there a
Not
place
that
where we
it's
can
good to
leave
me.
your wares where they would be safe?
Oh, well, hold on.
Would
You
you like
didn't
us to
say I
guard
was
them?
tiefling, so maybe he's right.
Now, I don't want to let these things out of my sight.
That's fair. Well, we'll help you move them.
Messenger.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you don't let them out of your sight? Well,
Kai does have an animal message.
Oh. Wait for it.
Oh yeah.
The invisible servant.
focaccia.
What?
Nice, no wild magic. I cast invisibility on his wares.
Ballsy. What's the name for that?
Focaccia.
Okay, what baked good is that?
It's a delicious bread that you put a bunch of herbs and vegetables
It's a
on.
bread.
It's a little chip.
Oh, I guess invisibility only lasts like 10 minutes, doesn't
We'll
it?
never afford
Doesn't
it.
last long.
Well, then
It
never
sounds
mind.
like a good.
We can make it there.
It's Italian.
I mean,
It's
you're not
really
far
easy.
from where you were.
My mom makes
I'm
it.
just trying to make sure that invisibility will.
I'll
easy
look
for
and
other
see if
people.
greater invisibility has a longer spell
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Because I have that as well.
8
Well-
hours.
What does?
Oh no.
Yeah,
1 hour.
It lasts up to an hour of concentration.
Perfect.
Don't think about it.
Oh, we could stow that shit up in our
Don't
rooms.
get drunk and.
Well,
forget
Wait,
about
Gel's
that.
not there. Gel's not there.
Yeah. To be fair, let's. I guess we could take it there. It's on. A
Are you
cart.
sure it's an hour?
It's on a cart. It says 1 hour concentration.
Oh, okay. Oh, greater invisibility is only
Oh,
a
well,
bit.
it's
Yeah, but you can attack and stuff and not.
But you can- yeah, you can actually do
Oh,
things.
fair enough.
You can do things for greater invisibility.
Wow, an hour. I've not been using that as much as I should.
well,
Yeah. Problem
It's
is
out in
normally
front of the
it
bar.
drops because you do something.
Yep.
Either you fight, you
That's
attack,
fair.
you
Yeah.
cast
Trip
something.
and fall, you break your concentration.
Right.
Yeah.
You break concentration. One of the three.
You set
Doesn't
things on
think.
fire like a tent.
Well, here. We'll move my cart.
Doing reconnaissance.
So he grabs he hefts it up because he's a dwarf. Just lifts, and it's a cart, and starts dragging it over. Where are we
It's
going?
Invisible.
Yeah.
That looks so ridiculous. Come with me to the Hobbit's hut.
I hope he doesn't drop anything off
he-
of it because he will never see it again.
So you guys go to the Hobbit's Foot.
I don't. I stay. on
You're
the
gonna stay with whomever you were talking to.
Oh yeah, we're
Yeah.
done. We're done talking, right?
The salt merchant.
Yeah. I'm going to get the salt. Like that was the deal. I accompanied.
That's
you
right.
guys
You
to-
go get the salt.
I'm
And you're gonna spend both gold on the salt.
I'm struggling. Do I
Uh,
follow you guys?
Well, I should ask that
or do
question
I
before I move any
follow
further.
her?
No,
You
I
follow
can spend
him or
both
you
gold.
follow
Okay.
Right.
You gonna spend any? What are you gonna spend on salt?
I'm already doing
I'm
Michelle.
gonna haggle.
Who's
I'm
that?
gonna try to haggle. See what I can get. How much salt?
You're
Yeah,
fine on your
It
own.
depends on the proportions of
Split the
salt.
party again.
You're
I
splitting
didn't
it.
know if we were waiting to see if Aaron
Tiger
was
can make
coming
money
Okay.
on her own. She'll be fine.
I'm
Come back.
conflicted because he really didn't talk about me at all. I was kind of
You're just more interested in the gnome.
right. Well, and then they're gonna go see the tiefling, and
Yeah.
so I'm like,
He kind of nodded towards you, but
yeah, I'm gonna follow them. For
Yeah, but
now.
you at least look imposing, right?
Well,
that's the
you know,
thing.
that's,
Like,
that's my emo-ness.
yeah, exactly.
the problem is you don't look very approachable.
Which I'm not.
So that's why he hasn't really addressed you, other than maybe nodding.
To be
Right.
fair, it's the traditional elf dwarf thing.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
I'm just gonna follow them for now.
Okay.
Figure out if I'm part of this, if I'm really part of the deal, or if I need to go.
Okay.
Because I figure I'll be fine.
That's totally part of
You'll
it.
be able to
Alright.
find somebody if anything.
I'm gonna go get some
So-
salt then.
You go get your
Okay, I
salts.
already-
You go
already
talk.
contacted our service.
Yeah, we
You
were
find
talking-
someone who's dealing in
No,
spices and salt.
you did, but
Oh.
does he really accept me
How
as
much
part of
salt
the
do
deal?
They have a couple bags of salt, like 20-pound bags worth.
How much for 3?
Like 3 pounds or
Salt
just
is worth its weight
Three.
in gold.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
it's wicked.
yeah. I
It's
guess
salt.
it would be.
I'm
I have
also
to write
gonna
a sermon
ask. How
about
much for
that.
how much for a 3 bag?
So she's got
3 bags
2
of salt,
gold
like
pieces.
you
And
want
she
full
can get,
bags.
Like this much salt.
Okay. He looks down, looks at you.
Roughly about 2 ounces of salt. 2 gold pieces. Assuming a Roman conversion from the height of the prosperity of the empire when it was roughly
it's-
an
That
ounce
was
of
a
gold per
gold
point.
piece or
Her-
solid gold?
Well,
Because there is a
it's-
difference, correct?
Depends.
800 gold pieces.
Depends on the game.
Damn.
For the 3 bags of
Yes.
How
gold.
the currency is valued. What
Salt,
species
yes.
is being used in it.
Sorry. Is Jill, are you with me?
I thought I followed Arafin,
Get
but
back
I
to
don't
the
know
Oh.
now.
We left you guys. I don't know if you guys took the deal.
I took it.
She took the deal. I don't know if you took the deal to get
Yeah, I
hired.
was with you guys. Yeah, I was the only
Tyga's
one
not
that
with us.
stayed.
Tyga's left.
Tyga stomped off.
She's off in like a alley.
Quietly stomped off.
She's sulking
So
right
if you
now.
want to take the same deal that Tovar
Yeah,
did,
she's
you probably stay
mumbling
with
to
her.
Jeffers about how humans
I
are
can see it.
Stupid.
I don't know what the
Just
deal was
just
with
like-
Tovar. I don't
Sorry.
think I
They
was.
They offered
Go
us
sugar.
5 gold for 10 days to be guards.
Yeah, they offered
I know.
you, Gel, and Tovar 5 gold every 10 day to be guards for
Oh,
them.
so I'm with Tovar.
Okay. Okay. What if we cut down that salt price by 798?
No.
If Gel, my
My
buddy,
boy.
my buddy Satchmo, if my buddy Satchmo
Shit, that's
can
right.
plank with 3 bags on him for 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
He looks at you, and again, no.
I don't.
Is there any cheaper salt in here?
How many men
If
are
you would
here?
like a small thing of salt for 3 gold, I'll
That's
give
not
you
a
one.
whole horse's head, man.
Whole head.
A whole head. Your tiny container of salt is not going to do it good. The
No
last
good.
one rotted.
Rotted.
And we were on a
Why?
whole
Why?
ocean
Why?
of salt
Why
water.
do you? Why do you need a horse's head?
Taiga is the,
But he likes
is
to
the
mask.
hype man.
Why don't you just go get a horse mask then?
What's a mess?
Where do you buy those?
At the costume shops.
Oh, so they're not made from real horses, huh?
Take my finger and dip it in the salt. It was that good anyway.
That was probably like 5 coppers worth of salt you just took. Oh, God.
Let's go, Satchmo.
He huffs himself out, away. Yes, not indoors.
So to the
But
costume
at
shop.
first, Jill doesn't realize she's talking to Jill because Jill doesn't think. So he's just kind of like looking around,
Where's Satchmo?
Gel, let's
5
go.
paces away. He bolts it. He's like, "Oh shit! Ow! It's not me. It's not me. I'm good." Woo!
So, yeah,
Running.
to the costume shop, I guess.
Okay, so there's
Take
a
it
little
to the costume
there's
shop.
there's
Make
one
it
store that
like
looks
a
more like
lollipop.
it's like for
I'm sorry.
it's like a tailor shop for the most part. That's what
Okay.
it looks like from the outside. They do have different like masks of different areas of Faerun that they seem to have collected. They do have like a large fake wool horse's head.
Is it raining?
Wool?
No, that's
Or
PG.
wool. Wool?
It's wool.
Well, all right.
It's fuffy. It's wool.
I'm gonna have see it.
The acoustics.
I'm gonna buddy try it on. I'm gonna grab a plan. Try it on, bud. How do you feel?
It's itchy.
It's itchy.
It's
Do you want-
itchy.
do you want
I
this?
take it off immediately.
Do you want this, or
Not
do
as
you want us
truly
to
as
get you a
that.
real head?
Well, I don't like horses. I
Do you want
took
an
the
ass?
horse mask because you kind of made the mask for me,
I
so
did
that's
make
why I
it.
took the horse mask.
I did make the horse mask for you. Do you want an ass mask?
I didn't.
An ass hat?
A what?
Do you want an ass hat?
Do you?
Let me repeat the slower.
Repeat. Do you wish to have a donkey's head on your head?
Or are they like...
Or are those things
Cousins
mutually
stuff.
exclusive?
It's like too close to the horse.
Something so equine, it's too equine, you know?
It's
So if
equally
you have
equine.
An ass hat.
If
It's a
you don't-
literal ass hat.
If you don't want the ass hat, buddy, we won't get you one. I thought you just wanted one.
No, it's fine. We can just go. I mean, it's not the same. And he kind of kicks like some of the merchandise over, like in a rage, like, ah, man, shucks.
Everybody's power.
Shoot.
Wow.
Hey, but
Bunch of Debbie Downers.
Joe, I do know where
Ask
we can
what?
go kill some actual
They
horses.
do
Except for
have
you,
they do have a
Betsy.
bunch of like
You're
like
cool.
war style masks and ridiculous things that look pretty menacing too on the
Is there
walls.
like a person, like a salesperson?
Yeah,
You're not
there's
doing
the
a
guy.
very
There's the
good
guy.
job.
There's the guy hanging around. He's just like watching you guys kind of do your thing, like
Do you have any tiefling
My-
masks?
tiefling
Oh
masks.
shit.
Just give him my whole identity. Why don't
To be fair, he
He's got
still
the
doesn't have a
shitty
loot anymore.
He's got my name, and now he's gonna have a fucking tiefling mask.
Can
Yeah.
anybody open up the door?
I still have a quote unquote magical loot.
That's true. You do have a magical loot still. He hasn't
Oh
played
wait,
in a
was
while.
that Satchmo that did that?
Yeah, he got you a magical loot. Or
That
someone
was
got you a magical
Satchmo,
loot.
yeah.
Someone got you one.
Remember that cleric we had? And then, like, one day he disappeared, and off in the distance we smelt a faint burning smell.
I feel like he's just having a hell of a time.
He's probably dead.
Oh God, he's just killing people left and right,
I was gonna say,
laying
you know-
waste to
You know
the
he's
countryside.
Like 70.
Yeah, he also got his ass kicked
So-
by 2 half-dragons.
So, there's
Okay, first of all, that's
That never
understandable.
so the guy standing there. I don't have any tiefling masks. Let's see.
Do you have anything
Race-
I do have well, he starts digging around a bit. I do have this. I mean, it has horns on it, and it
Please tell me it's a European mount.
it's a bit kabuki in the way it looks. A bit kabuki in the way it looks. It has that look of like fierce, large eyes and these weird horns that kind of come up. And it looks menacing, like jackal. Yeah. Menacing in the way it looks.
That's
Not
what
quite
tieflings
jackal.
look like around here.
That's the closest thing. This is the closest thing I can think of to a tiefling.
Now, do you have anything good?
What's better?
Jill
What kind of
rifles
mask are
around
you?
through.
What kind of mask are you looking for? Are you looking for clothing? What are you looking for? And he hangs it back up.
Actually looking for
What
a
does
mask.
Jill do?
They are looking
What are you looking for, Jill? Sorry.
Jill rifles around through her pack or satchel, whatever she is wearing,
Okay.
and takes out the very large. I don't even know what to call it. Flask
Oh,
of
that's
multiple
in my chest,
liquors.
man. That's my boob chest.
That's
my
a
boob
chest flap.
Doesn't
baby.
matter.
boob
it's
flap.
You have to go full-on cleavage to get that.
That's what
Yeah,
he's doing.
that's what he's searching through.
Yeah,
His
I'm gonna
satchel.
slap your hand. That's mine. You can ask for it.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
So,
I don't know you that well.
dude, escalating.
You gotta ask.
So does Jill get the flask or not?
No, you're looking through my satchel. You have to ask for it. I don't know what you're doing. I will bust out my flask though and take a swig
There you go.
as you look through my satchel.
Do I notice that she is taking a drink from her flask?
What's your perception? Jill? What's your
My
nat-
perception
your
is
passive perception?
+3.
Okay.
Oh no, wait. You want?
Yeah, so it's 13.
It's 13. So yeah, you would notice her as you're kind of like shuffling through her stuff, and she doesn't make much protest. She just grabs the flask and takes a drink out of it.
I would like to retrieve the flask.
I'm gonna slap your hand. Just because you were raised by wolves doesn't mean you can't learn manners.
Check the
Ask.
of this session.
Jill looks at her egregiously and just starts cracking his knuckles one by one. Eyes on eyes. You realize what's going to happen here.
Yep, I put the flask back where it belongs, and I get ready to punch. We have 2 gold. We'll pay for damages.
Would you mind taking it outside?
No, I don't.
Please do. I beg you. I am but a humble crafter of wearables.
Throw on the satchel mask.
Jill grabs. What did you say?
I said throw in the satchel mask and 2 cloaks.
Make a
Me.
Intimidation.
intimidation roll.
Very far from my facial
Jill
expression.
grabs his great axe and looks at the merchant.
Uh-oh.
Oh, son.
Oh, that's not good.
Can I also make?
We just got
An
lucky
intimidation
with
check?
the bandits last time. These are actual people.
Good thing, team,
That's a 4.
good thing our team is only down to 2.
I rolled a 4.
Yeah,
Or I
we've
got
got
a 4.
one left.
Okay. So, no. Please
right.
put your weapons away. Please vacate my premises. Guards!
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Oh, I grab Tovar like no other and just fucking run.
I want to grab
Aw,
at
he
least
took her
something
hand.
on the way out.
Well, something.
Suck it,
Make a dex roll.
19.
Okay. As you're going out, you grab a cloak.
Woohoo!
You grabbed the what?
I got a free cloak.
Yeah.
Probably.
Don't come back! Ever!
We'll be back tomorrow.
No!
See you later. Hopefully
So
you're
that-
around by then.
Oh, fun.
Jill doesn't feel very good about that because he was told by Erfin not to fuck around anymore, so
I'm
Jill
glad you're
feels very
developing a
bad.
conscience.
Jill has a very strong conscience moment.
Oh,
Like,
this,
oh, we probably
the butt
break
pucker.
anything.
So,
True.
what's Tyga doing?
I don't know. She stomped off.
She
into
kind
the crowd
of, she's just
and
kind of, okay, she's in the wind right now.
probably down an alleyway.
You're still fiddling in the inn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When you see,
I'm probably like switched to loot and
Yeah.
Maracatail by now.
and you see,
How far is the wealthier part of town?
It's pretty
how
far.
far it's wealthier.
Yeah.
You have to go a bit southward into
Tiger's gonna
town.
get lost. So.
Okay. She heads down looking
Roll
for stuff,
direction.
and
fall
you
off
disappear
the
for a
map.
while.
She thinks she knows where the Hobbit foot is. She has no
Yeah. Disappears for a while.
Yep.
We'll see what happens.
You get lost amongst the
Um,
trees.
So, Biscuits and Arafin and your good friend Lai have made it in, are now walking in and see Satchmo sitting.
To the end.
Yep, into the inn.
All right,
Versus into the out.
Robin.
Dun, dun,
Hey,
dun,
buddy.
dun, dun,
Hey.
dun,
I'd like you to meet our.
dun. Uh-oh.
I'm
Do you have
still
disguise
smiling
self?
and
Do
looting
you
and
have disguise
Maracatail.
self?
You didn't
I have
you
disguise.
didn't
yeah.
mention he was
Devil
I
cat.
didn't exactly think it was important. He can know.
it
He can no more change the circumstances of his birth than you can yours.
You did.
Word.
these are valid arguments.
You did.
You grew
To a
taller.
person who doesn't live in this world. I have had run-ins with tieflings.
And many people have had run-ins with elves and
Are they-
dwarves and all sorts of.
Are
other
they
people.
talking like to themselves?
They're talking. They're talking close. Th're talking about you. Well, you're doing your
Am
thing.
I
out
within
loud.
earshot?
You're within earshot of them. They're in the inside the bar.
Because he brought my attention to them.
Uh-huh.
May I roll something to see if I? Shoot, I can't do that. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, what are you trying to do?
Eavesdrop while I'm playing. See
roll,
if I
roll,
can.
roll perception.
See if I can tell.
Wouldn't be
if it's
perception,
wrong.
yeah.
Nope. Playing too hard. That
Yeah.
was a 2.
Yeah,
plus
here.
not
You're
enough.
you're like, huh? And just keep going.
It's like, oh, they're talking.
Um,
I will take it.
Listen, lie.
sure.
It's there. Needed eventually.
You were hesitant about sorcerers too.
Still.
Now, I have to tell you, I'm not a religious man or a dwarf, but I am a superstitious one. And devilkin like that.
Do I hear that?
Uh-oh. Demon kid.
Or does my original perception roll still play
persists. Still persists.
Yeah.
Doesn't make me very happy.
Robin Montgomery.
He's probably a
I'm
great
sure I've heard
person.
it before.
I get that. He's probably a good friend of yours, but I won't have him in my employ.
We're not paying him, you're paying
Well,
you're paying eunuch over there. What the hell's her name?
Fingal.
That's what I meant.
You called him eunuch?
Eunuch.
I wrote eunuch. I meant Fingal.
You wrote eunuch, but you meant single.
That's what I meant.
That's interesting.
Sure
There
is.
has to be something
That's a word.
that I
That's a
can.
word. That's a word I wouldn't use to describe that. But
I mean, in all fairness, a bad luck charm is a bad luck charm to me.
I have the lucky feet. Come on.
It's the best thing that everyone thinks you're unlucky.
I know. So brutal.
There are some in the merchant square that'll probably gladly have it. But If he's part of the package, I'll take my stuff elsewhere.
What
Yeah, don't back
stuff?
out
It's
now,
invisible.
Take it.
Sorry, Fingal. If you want to stay with this guy, just got him fine. We're fine. He's fine. Or Robin.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
So good with names.
Satch
Well,
was stealing shit out of the mask
Robin
shop.
can find other employment in another way north, which is ultimately where we'd like to go.
Yeah.
So, which is
We're all headed to
what I'm
Waterdeep one way or another.
Which is, well, fine. Then you don't have to take him. But I'm telling you, superstition aside, you're missing out on. Hey, Robin.
Ah!
Robin of
Fingal.
Locksley.
Bingle, yes!
Play that
Beholder's
dwarven drinking song.
Play that
The
whole thing
dwarven
egg.
drinking
Yeah,
song.
play that really raunchy one, that really ribald one. You know the one I'm talking about, right?
Yes, I do know that one you're talking about.
And Barkeep, a round of drinks for my friends and my new employer.
I do like you.
I don't know the
It's
song
like, your
he's talking
superstitions
about,
are
but I
what they
do
are. I
know
can't
the
make you
song.
change your mind.
So,
But I would like you to know,
My old friend.
see the talent at least that you're missing out on. Would you
yeah, that
entertain
was
the
the really good
song from him?
Very
Any man with a drink.
You're fired though it is.
Alright, I'll play it.
All right, so
Just
you
'cause
play
nothing's wrong.
play this
It's about the
strangely raunchy dwarven song that's oddly enough about elven women.
Perfect.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm feeling offended.
Do you speak Dwarven?
No, but I can tell that he's speaking about elven women.
She recognized the female version of the
Wait,
word
it's
elf.
dwarf?
She's a dwarf.
She's heard enough dwarven cat calls to know.
Is dwarf similar to undercommon?
Like, what?
Because I do speak that.
You heard something about titanium.
Why?
Whoa, what?
Don't tell me, I don't want to know.
Drows are my favorite enemy.
Oh, okay, that makes now I do want to know. It's like, oh god,
Yeah.
I don't actually want to know. Like,
Freaking
I like
out.
you, I
Speak
don't.
abyssal.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, she speaks a lot of dark stuff.
Not.
It's the emo side.
Yeah.
To get like
Jobs.
some
I do
pastel in
speak
your
a shit
life.
ton of languages.
It's like all black.
I just feel like you have like one eye covered.
Oh, I do. Like legit.
So,
You're not down, but I
the
just
time
feel
goes
like-
on. You guys enjoy a nice round of drink in the venue and that. And
Do you speak abyssal or
he plays a mean tune.
infernal?
I'll give him that.
Well, at least you gave him a chance. I understand your superstition, and your money is yours to spend how you will. If you'll only hire the three of us, then you'll only hire the three of us.
And he slaps
Yes,
Seraphin's
yes.
ass. It's always nice to have a lady around.
I actually do this.
Freak out!
How audible is this?
Oh, it's a pretty solid.
I stopped playing immediately.
I
Infernal, okay.
I slap him in the face.
Oh no, they're like Klingons though. That's foreplay. He's just starting a mating ritual.
I turn around and walk out.
She's salty.
She
I like it.
She is the best, sir. She
Worth
is
her
the best.
weight in gold.
At least.
Better be
I mean,
something.
Another drink for all of us.
Around!
She does have all of our money.
Except
Robin.
you.
I do.
Play, I don't know. Tell us a heroic, and tell us the tale of the Siege of Undermountain. He probably likes that one.
Ah, yes! The Siege of Undermountain.
It's pronounced Undermountain.
Of course,
It's how it's said, dwarf.
I was just speaking it for all the patrons,
in common.
because all the patrons would probably love to hear this story.
You're the kind of guy
Good for
that
you.
calls it. You call it Kern instead of Cologne when you speak English like a champ.
It's called Currents.
Yeah.
They're colonels. They're not colonels, okay?
Well, I believe
Yeah, they're
the name of the
colonels.
town is München, not Munich. Like that.
Just like it's
Like
the
not in English, it's not.
It's the Bodensee, not like Constance.
Yeah, right.
I
Maybe we
storm
were
off.
You're one that says sign instead of sane, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
The river.
Yeah. Took me a second.
Yeah, all right. There you go.
Insane.
There you go.
It's the river sea.
Anyway.
I have left,
Yeah, you walked out.
and I need to go shoot something.
Human.
I need to go find an archery range
Okay.
or something to shoot because I'm pissed.
There's a local there's a you can see there's a guard barracks and that you can ask if you can
Yeah.
if there's a
Don't
place
go
in there
in.
you can literally shoot
Excuse
out
me, need to
steam.
shoot stuff.
I need to shoot something
What'd you do?
because I want to shoot his head, but I
Okay.
feel like that's not
I
appropriate.
feel like
so I'm
that's
not-
inappropriate.
Game.
Maybe chaotic, but I'm not that chaotic. I know that's not right.
There's like a
No, that's a bad
target. She just pegs every one of them.
Okay, so there's the round, the roarance of drinking. You're finding just kind of a shooting range to blow off steam.
Yep.
Tovar and Jell have rushed out, stealing a cloak.
What color
Tiger,
is
roll
it?
perception for me.
Oh, I hope it's a navy blue. Oh, she failed.
10?
Yeah, you're still lost. Plenty lost.
Are there any big houses?
Well,
See, there's too many people.
to be
No
fair,
background.
majority of after a certain point, you notice that majority of the buildings you're crossing between in these small streetways, majority of them are at least 3 stories. So you see building, street, and crossed kinda.
She's gonna find the biggest place she can find.
Okay. Clamber up on something.
No, she's gonna go to the front door.
Oh, okay.
We're civilized people.
She's visibly distraught. Okay, she's still in her traveling fine clothes.
Okay, she's still playing
Her
up
fine traveling
she's still
clothes.
playing up the street urchin, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
And so she's visibly distraught. She's gonna go knock on this door.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Luigi.
I'm King Arthur.
Who are you, so small Arthur King you are?
And we have
Okay, we have already got one.
That's my favorite one. What did you
Ah,
say?
yes, it's very nice.
I told them we already got one.
I just already got one. So you hear the as the door opens, and standing there is an older woman. She's graying in the hair.
She doesn't have a long time left to live.
She looks at you.
Killer.
Hello,
Why?
hello, small one.
All right. So waterworks switch.
Oh my! What is your problem? Are you lost?
We are lost. We got separated from our family.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Roll deception. Well, I guess roll deception with advantage because you're balling.
And she is a noble.
Yep.
Her?
Mine.
With advantage or disadvantage?
Advantage.
Yes.
Yeah, you got the waterworks going. You got advantage for that
I'm being
roll.
all that chaotic.
It's a 20.
Oh yeah. Oh my!
Probably
And she
maybe true.
brushes you in,
Score.
and
I
that
figured
is
that
Jeffers
would
gonna
work out like
stand
that.
outside, or
I
what's he
know.
doing?
Jeffers, you don't break things ever.
What's he doing?
He's gonna shoot lookout.
Okay, he's just gonna. And she invites you in. She has a thing of biscuits that she sets down in front of you.
Did you see me perk up when I heard the word Jeffers? You weren't talking about me. Like,
Yeah, right.
like, what about biscuits?
So for the next hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, she's gonna recant the tale of how she got lost, separated from her family in the marketplace, and how she's been wandering the streets alone, and that's why her clothes are so soiled.
That is awful. This is an
Awfully
thing to do.
brilliant.
Oh, it's genius.
Do you know? And she goes into asking you do you know where they were when you last saw them? She gives you tea.
Yes.
Oh.
Excellent. This is lovely.
She gives you tea with milk.
Does Jeffers get milk in a bowl?
Not odd, but it's not odd.
Oh, okay.
It's a pretty normal thing for certain
I
parts of
prefer
the world.
I prefer my tea with milk without the tea.
I prefer my tea and milk without tea. Thank you.
Coffee, please.
Can I actually replace that and put coffee in it? I prefer my milk with coffee.
Yeah, so she's just gonna hang out.
Yeah. Okay. So they go on for probably a couple hours
Mhm.
of time as
Excellent.
she makes Tyga dinner, and that she's an old hospitality lady.
Excellent.
That's what she does.
This is adorable.
It's great.
Has her little street urchin Andy moment.
Street urchin.
Killing it right now.
Yeah, my own family. Fuck you guys.
She stays back, and we just like live our lives. You live yours.
Oh my
And
god.
Onyx comes walking down the
Oh,
street.
nice.
I hope she's.
Hey guys, you left me in the other town.
I hope she's rich and leaves you as her like only heir.
Hells yeah.
Because you don't have any kids, and you're like, oh, this poor little girl. I'll leave her all
Just
my
come
money.
back. Hey guys, I got a house now.
Right.
Killed every.
We
You think you knocked
receive
them
a
out?
pigeon or
I have
a
a deed.
crow.
It's right here in my
wherever we
hands.
are in our
Look at the
adventure.
deed. Everything's
Tiger, it's
scribbled
for
out,
you.
Written poorly and like really hard.
Part of it's
edge.
bloodstained.
I have a house now. What?
I'm in the inheritor.
That would be so ridiculous.
That'd be awesome.
You now have a house.
We left all the money. to
Okay,
the
so let's do Tovar gel.
I'm gonna put my new cloak on.
Okay, it's blue.
Yes! Is it a navy or?
It's realistically it looks black.
Does it have a harp?
For the most part, it looks black, but like when the light hits it, it turns the shimmers with blue.
Ah, man, that reminds me of my second day of work at teaching where I wore blue socks. So I thought they were black socks.
You're just not observant in real life.
No
I've
one
seen you
looks
get
at your
dressed.
socks anymore.
This morning he got dressed and I was like,
They
you
cover
look
up
like
my pants and
cowboy.
shoes.
He's like, are you fucking kidding me? And I was like,
Did he have
Oh,
khakis
God.
on?
no, but he had shoes that made him look like boots and he was wearing a shirt that reminded me of people from back home. And I was like,
Oh my!
He got so grumpy. He's like, I'm changing right now. And I was like, oh dear.
People from back home, yes. From,
Northwest Iowa?
yep. Mm.
Hashtag
Okay, to
speaking.
be fair, my spoiled suburban training behind should not look like a cowboy. I could not help. Have you ever seen me around animals?
Okay.
The whole time I'm like, why does it
There
smell
are
this
no
way?
cowboys in Iowa. Unless they're.
That is literally what I said to her this morning.
My great grandpa was he was a ranch hand. So.
In Wyoming,
Yeah, brought it
What?
back.
In
That's
yeah,
the difference.
in Wyoming.
where there are cowboys.
Yes.
Thank you.
Whatever.
Oh, thank you,
There are
Jason.
more cows in Nebraska than there are people, and we live right next to Nebraska.
But you don't.
But
There's
it's
an easy
how-
transfer.
But it's how you raise them.
Okay, guys.
Anyway,
People in the house.
what is Jill and Tovar doing?
There we go.
Yeah, what are Jell and Tovar doing?
So what do we see?
You guys sheep herding or? So, as you two like are walking through the merchant space, like you see the guy that is hiring the two of you. He is currently loading up some of his things and getting some stuff ready. He has a different set of accoutrement of. He has sets of birds. He's a lot
Sets
of
of
these
birds?
He has lots of these exotic birds in cages,
Oh, live ones.
live ones.
Ooh.
practice.
No.
God, no.
Are these yours, or are you trying to sell them?
They are, of course, mine to sell.
Do you
Or was that
have,
hard to get through your skull when
do
I
you
hired
have your
you?
goal?
People in this town are so rude.
I should let you read the examples on a lot of the people in this book. They're all assholes, most of them.
Oh.
How much
Yes,
for the
which one?
purple one?
The small one.
It's actually.
I'm not selling to my own employ.
Who's an
What?
employee? Oh.
You
Thank
are!
you, Guinness, for one of those later.
What's your name? I didn't even catch your name. I'm Tovar the Merciless.
I'm Oin Evermore.
You're what?
Oin Evermore.
I gotta read these notes.
Oin Evermore.
Oin Evermore.
That's a ridiculous name. You know that, right? You have colorful birds, colorful.
What was your
things.
name again?
Tovar the Merciless.
Yes, and let's talk about stupid names for a minute.
Oh no. Ooh.
Oh yeah, you want to hear a stupid name? My buddy's name is Satchmo.
Oh.
Hey, and I wave.
Yes, I recognize you're both very special people.
The delay is what made it for me.
That I saw.
Hey, and I
that.
wave, and then it cuts, and he's just.
That was perfect.
Tyler,
Yes.
just keep being you, buddy.
Are we the only two guards in your employ, or do you have others?
You two are the only two which I am currently employing, and I don't feel like I need any more.
I agree. Do you know where there might be other guards in the area? Like any other new employees?
There's
Do
a
we get
round.
Suspect?
Remember, you're in the middle of the Merchant Square. There's people over there, there's people over there, there's guards over there.
Do you wanna
And he's
get a-
pointing around being really belligerent about his motions. And being really condescending with every one of them.
Well, just you know, we hang out with Arafin, and that's always how she talks to us.
We're used to condescending. This sounds normal. This is normal shop
Talking
talk.
about the same person. She's always been nothing but polite to me. Like, who knows?
So,
Do you want to get a drink with us afterwards? New employee-employer relationships. Us. We'll get a drink. We'll maybe get to hold a bird.
to be totally fair, the birds stay in the cages.
Okay.
1.
Boo.
They are for selling.
Do we guard you or do we guard the birds?
Both.
Target.
Okay.
There's no or. There's a both.
Is there a priority?
Yes. Which first? You or the birds? Someone's coming at us. Oh no! Oh no! They got 10 arrows. Do I block that?
Arrow to the head.
I will-
Which one
I
do you
will-
want us to protect?
I will let you use your own keen judgment as you being my guard.
They're gonna live to regret that. Oh, actually, no, you won't. You probably won't live to regret that, actually.
All
She's
right.
gonna save the damn birds.
So
It's pretty true.
about that drink.
Yes.
You want to get one?
I have much to take care of
Do you need help?
before we make way in a few days.
Do you need help?
Offering your boob
How
class.
can you help?
You employed me.
I employed you to guard,
That's what I'm doing!
not do my book work.
Well, do you want to drink with the bookwork? I know a good tavern. I haven't paid. It's great.
This is all our party does.
What now?
It's like drink and make trouble.
It's like
Not
there's
all
two
the
things.
party.
There are two things your party does well.
Actually-
Well, okay, one thing your party does well. The other thing they just do. It's what we don't cause trouble. It's what we do.
It's our raison d'etre.
It just-
You know?
We're all good characters, but guess what? We kind of stir up the ruckus.
Actually, I need
Hey,
to talk
Phil.
to my associate.
Jill?
What weapons does this man have on
He
him?
has no weapons
Oh,
that you
God,
can
don't
see.
Kill our employer.
Please don't kill your
He's the guy that's employing you.
Kill your employer.
That's
I
why he hired you.
understand that
because he
everybody
has no
that's
weapon.
saying, don't kill him, kill him. I just want to know what weaponry he has on him.
He has none that you can see.
None visible. Okay.
He has a weapon called narrative necessity. It's a very powerful item.
Actually, we
He wields it with an iron fist,
Couldn't we
Oh,
just
bullshit.
kill
which he
him,
carries briefly
take his
on his
birds,
left
and
hand.
have Couldn't we just kill him, take his birds, and have Satchmo be the salesman?
No.
Oh my god, no! Because he's Satchmo!
Okay, that's beyond it. And also, that is not a chaotic neutral move. That is an evil
I'm
move.
not saying I'm
Yeah.
gonna do it.
Like,
I
okay.
haven't killed him. I
That's
want
not
him
even
to
chaotic dumb. That's just
Evil.
Now.
Yeah, that's
legitimately
totes evil.
You want to?
Do we start today? We never have a start date. Do we need to sign a contract? I don't
Now
know
I
how to
do
read
need a
well.
drink.
start as soon as
Ooh,
possible.
good! I
Start
know a
that
tavern! Let's go.
Fine. What do you know about Oedipus? Let's move on. So he's an arguer. It'll be interesting.
Just got weird.
It will get weird. It'll get weirder with him.
Electra kind of
Oh,
person?
great.
his mother there?
I
I'm confused.
Well, it turns out that the person he thinks is his mother is not his mother.
Oh, that's true.
And it's gonna be weird.
It's gonna get weirder.
And they're
It's
floating
grandma.
daggers and stuff. But that was
Why don't we have a theremin yet?
No,
That would have been the perfect time for
It's over there. It's
Okay.
We did.
Check.
Just say, what I know, they're pretty freaking.
Not
It's on the
expensive.
bookcase.
We could go halvesies.
One of the bookcases.
Get one for like $10
It might be in
each.
the bedroom.
Get a damn theremin
That's
for
a
today.
weird
for,
word for
for our
that.
Friday night D&D
We
session.
could have freaking
I also have Hunger Games.
Anywho.
visitation rates for
I like your style.
No,
That's nice.
Owen, like, he takes you and
I'll
Gel
read
to
about
drink.
Jeff before bed.
Do we
And-
take him to the
You can take him. He takes you to a place that he likes.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be really pond.
It's not. Well, it's one of those things like it. It's cleaner than the place that you guys had stayed the night. The place you were,
The original place.
the original place.
Well, yeah, it's named after a
original
Hobbit's foot.
No.
Yeah, I said it's not a high class.
That's our new place. He's
Yeah.
talking about the
So
I prefer
he takes you
the
to this
Bear
place
Black
they
Hair.
call he
Everyone
calls
does.
the red herring.
Okay.
Literary people.
See where this is going.
I'm having a great.
So you guys walk in. I mean, it has a big red fish as the sign.
I can design that.
Don't pay attention to anything in there. False focus ears.
Does this place actually exist?
I can't handle this.
Does the place actually exist?
Does it actually exist?
I'm actually kind of tearing
It's a
up.
physical zone. It's a physical place.
Okay.
It's so good.
Not really. We're playing a game, Justin.
Who's that guy?
So you're telling me
That's not what I
None of this is real.
None of this is real.
Real to us.
It's real to me.
I can go to Hy-Vee right now, and it's down the street. You're telling me that right now.
So
Let's go.
Is it with Uncle Sam's?
it's right there with Uncle Sam's cereal.
No, that is fictional cereal. I looked for 15 minutes.
Bullshit! I will bring it up. Wait. Keep
Anywho,
with the story.
so-
I'm getting Uncle
So he
Sam.
takes you in and he pours you drinks and keeps trying to keep the ruckus between you guys going, between you and Jill, kind of thing. He likes the enjoyment of argument.
I didn't realize you
He's
were
off on
arguing.
He thinks he's arguing. You just think you're talking. That's how well of an anti-deception roll you've
Jason,
done.
Jason, hey.
You made that up.
No, it's real.
There's 10 grams of fiber, son.
That's gonna keep you regular.
Damn right.
There isn't
Remember
even
activity.
marshmallows in there. How is it American?
These are macaroni and cheese. White cheese.
There's no
These
marshmallows.
have 4
Bean
grams.
Cheetos. That's what you had.
And he, it is
Bean
a
Cheetos.
wow.
Delicious.
That's beautifully official. Like, they don't. Yeah, they do. They're right there. It's the cat's banana.
I didn't
So,
see him.
Try to order them on Amazon and
Just
and have them delivered. You get a
Oh.
subscription service.
No.
yeah, you can get them subscribed.
There'd be
What's
so
his
many
name again? I'm
unopened
sorry.
boxes
Oin
of these
Evanmore.
fictional cereals in my house.
It's a real
OYN,
cereal,
if you really
asshole.
want to know how to spell it. Or you can just spell Oin. However you want to spell Oin.
I spelled it
Oh,
O-I-N. O-Y-N.
That's what I had too.
Yeah.
Point, like in point.
Yeah, it's. I also would say, like, if it's
Or as
Oin.
like, related to gloin.
Oin, gloin,
Or
Or
loin.
groin.
and groin,
Groin.
and
That
sloin.
has an I.
Yeah.
Tender
And
loin.
That's what I had was an I.
That's what I had, but it's
Floyd.
oh,
Why not?
Floyd,
I'm looking at my
So,
phone.
over to you guys over at the Hobbit's Foot Inn.
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah.
Yay!
DJ, don't trust it.
Still playing.
Yeah.
Are you still
Li-
trying
li-
to win this guy over with my
Nah, I
awesome
can't.
play?
I really wanted to. At this point,
Ow.
I have accepted that I can't beat his prejudices and that he won't employ you because he's a racist bastard. But what I have accepted is that I can let him know that you are an incredible musician. And this is starting to oddly mirror the African American experience in the early 20th century. And moving on from there, back to the Hobbit's Foot.
You know what? This
I was
is?
like,
Fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck this guy. We need his money though, and
Don't
also
slap
the
my ass.
flimsy veil and
Remember
excuse
that.
to move north.
I wasn't there.
the flip.
Well,
Oh yeah,
Remember
and he's
that.
a misogynist.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's the real
I'll
pick
have
of
you know, Biscuits is a modern man.
He's the pick of the litter. Let's tell you.
I'm going to message
Uh-huh.
Cantrip Biscuits.
Mhm.
bingo.
Well,
Bingo.
we're messaging in head, so it's Biscuits.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I was like, what are you and that guy talking about?
Well, I was trying to get him to employ, but he's one of these asshats that has a problem with your kind for some reason. So I don't know.
Fuck him. I have an in somewhere else, I guess. So.
I agree. Fuck him. Next of your rounds is on me.
Sweet. Is that on Arafin's open tab?
Probably. Money is my ass that Arafin gave me.
Oh yeah, I gave Biscuits money. money.
Yeah.
Anyone
You
else-
have money too.
Yeah, I do
Does
have
anyone
money.
else know you have an open tab? I just
So-
always declare
So
your
to be
name when I
so
go
to
a
so to
bar.
add you guys a little bit of more interesting,
I
weird
know
clarity from
Just
for
say
those that
whatever.
realistically have a passive perception above 12.
Not me.
Oh no.
I don't.
Yeah.
Score.
Not
me.
Which would include Gel.
No.
Negatory.
Gel noticed this, that wherever he goes, people give him a weird eye. So
Who?
it's not just him.
All of us?
Just, you know,
So we're back.
it-
Oh, so he
So-
also.
It's
No,
him
we're not
also.
back, Joe.
It's-
Wait, so people are
Okay.
also mean to my best friend?
you don't notice it though.
They.
He's just saying
they-
that
I'm just saying that you noticed
Right,
this.
thank you. Yes.
You noticed
Yeah.
this, but Gel notices it. He notices that people give him weird eye and they look at him funny because he's a half-orc in the land of dwarves, halflings, and elves.
Oh, thank God I'm a gnome.
Gnomes are roughly acceptable because no one knows the difference between a gnome and a dwarf for the most part, other than dwarves.
Yeah, who are generally cool with us.
Yeah.
Because they're badasses.
Phil,
Sweet.
Yeah.
rule clarification.
Yeah.
Is your passive wisdom, it's 10 plus your wisdom modifier. It's not
Yeah.
10 plus your perception.
It's 10 plus your wisdom modifier.
But that should be the same. Oh, passive wisdom.
It's
Okay.
passive. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not like you're
Erica?
actively doing it. If you're actively doing
What
it,
was
it's
the
Well, your
guy's
passive
name
wisdom,
I have
you
to
have,
see?
it's passive
No.
wisdom,
Nuhar
insight, or
Saraloo.
passive wisdom,
Newhar
perception.
Saraloo.
Right.
Sarah Lou.
So if you have a
Luma.
better bonus
Yep.
for
Luma,
those,
like
it'd
the
be
moon.
higher.
No,
Like
A at the
the
end.
color
So
of the
mine's a 17.
moon. Correct.
SERULUM.
Right, like if you have a bonus to perception,
Yeah,
passive
Saraloo.
wisdom perception is higher.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. That's why.
Nuhar.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
an elf.
Illuminated like
Yeah.
the moon.
Yeah, it's just perception,
Saraloo,
just natural
the moon
perception.
elf.
It's just watching people.
Yes.
It's not
He's
necessarily
a fun
saying
elf.
like, oh, like I can tell
Moon
someone's
shade.
tone they don't like him. It's more of
Yeah,
like
moon shaded.
people
But he may
are
take
actually
it.
making
That's what I
physical actions.
I will say that's one thing from 4th edition I'm glad they kept.
Yeah.
Passive perception, passive
Mhm.
insight. Those were good. I'm glad they kept that.
Silene had a 19.
Everything else can go below.
So, oh,
You're
man.
observant.
Well,
everything else
She
in
was.
fourth
It's
edition just
nice.
suck it.
Yeah, it does not exist.
I just
Passive
love the
Passive
camps.
perception.
I just love the camps for that. Anywho, so what would you guys like to do? You guys continuing drinking? Would you like to? You're just gonna keep playing in that for the next while?
I'll
Which
prob-
time has
I'll
elapsed?
probably
I'm
wrap it up.
keeping-
It's
I mean, I understand my own spells and their duration.
you guys sit and you guys have a drink and some for probably the better part of 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay. When I start getting down to that point where my spell's gonna lapse,
Uh-huh.
I do tell a lie.
Are you
Like,
are you drinking?
No, I'm not drinking.
Make sure.
God no.
Because
Casual
I have
drinking.
a concentration spell on, man.
I was just
No.
curious. I was just curious if you actually were. If you were just handing him drinks, he's like, man.
I'm drinking like one drink for every like 2 or 3 everybody else.
Okay.
I have a concentration spell going.
Right.
Yeah.
No need to fully
Not fucking around.
Okay.
We're lucky that I did like blow this place up casting that spell. Right?
You did a lot of
No
things
kidding.
that we're lucky you didn't do a lot
All
of
the
things.
color
for
changes
real.
of that apple.
I
Could
know.
have just-
It's every time I do
And
something.
the-
What? It explodes. Yeah, that's why.
Along with everything
And
else
the
in
apple
20
turns
foot
into
radius and
a hurricane. A hurricane.
And now I'm thinking about is how much I miss Anthony the Modron.
Aw.
Oh.
Poor Anthony. Anyway,
The Modron.
that cleric was a dick.
He was
Yeah,
so
light
mean
on
to Anthony.
fire, yeah.
Anyway.
though,
So, what do you guys want to do now?
well,
It's near the end of that hour.
I'm going to alert lie. Lie?
Yeah.
My invisibility spell is about to lapse.
Oh,
So we need to go.
we better
to
go
your
get
wares.
my stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yep. I shall. Robin,
Yes.
if you see Calanthea, Tovar, or Jeffers, would you let them know I'm going to be right back and try to hold them in place if you can? Because
Sure
I
thing.
have to escort my employer back with his wares.
Ah, yes, of course.
You don't care
I'll
about,
return.
you don't care about Sashmo?
Oh, I always forget that Gel's going under the name Sashmo. Sorry. And Satchmo.
Huh?
Yes. I hesitate and think, oh god, this is going to land badly. Yes.
Oh, it's going to end so badly. That's
Or
so terrible.
tarnish my name. Or make me look more like a badass.
And by the way, and we talk about this, quick pause, we talk about this outside of game as married couples might do, where she's like, your character's kind of mean to me. When's the last time Jill hang out with me ever since she showed up?
It's a real good point.
I am losing my best friend.
Maybe be better as a person.
Now I'm just going to have to start hanging out with Arafin all the time and hope Jill notices and gets jealous, but he won't notice. My passive aggression will do nothing.
Good.
All right,
bitch.
game on. Anyway.
And this is when everything transcends the game.
These are conversations we have, like we're like laying in bed reading like comics, and I'm like, the character's stealing my best friend.
It just happens, man.
He is
Oh.
that whiny.
So,
He is not denying it. Okay.
I am not.
2017,
I
welcome.
blew off steam about a half an hour.
you take about a half hour to burn off steam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just pick up all my arrows and
Do you come back to the
no.
footman?
No.
I'm watching to see if they
Just
leave.
gonna hang out.
Oh.
All right, so
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not going in to see.
Yeah,
if
so as we're walking, I think it would be pertinent for us to draw up just a short contract.
Of course.
Right? That way we can get
And
everything.
he kind of takes out and rolls a, it's pretty standard, like, contract he just carries with him for this kind of thing. And he hands it to you. Yeah.
Okay, paragraph 3, the language is a little bit murky, and I want an addendum where, if you don't mind, just one consideration that I think is important is that, Kylanthia is a little standoffish, so if you wouldn't mind, like, even though, I get it, right? It's got that nice ass, but, like, maybe not do that, because she's very violent.
Dad ass.
I noticed there was a little bit of hostility when
She
she
really
left.
did, and it's like, this is not about you, okay? This is about, I'm gonna roll, I have to roll some sort of,
Roll a deception on
because
that.
in my mind I'm like, it's totally about you.
Roll a
It's fine.
deception. Roll a deception.
Oh, not great. My 12.
She has her qualms. I trust the lady. If she was gonna kill me, I'd be dead. You can't
That's
tell
true.
me she didn't like it a little bit.
You do get Kylanthia.
Oh, he does
You
understand.
do get it. Yeah.
Well, if she
That was
did,
a ballsy move.
if she did, hey, she would have killed me there if she had a problem.
Mm.
It's okay.
Well,
He's
fair enough then.
misreading
Well,
the
anyway,
situation.
It's fine.
so I imagine that as we're walking, all of a sudden a spell drops.
Yep, and all of a sudden there's a cart there.
Things.
Well, it looks like your thing's done.
Solid magic, though, right?
I'm not gonna knock that. If ever we come into trouble while we're on the path to Waterdeep, I know who to call. The guy I'm employing.
Just wait and see if what I can do if you need somebody to get hurt. Teach you.
Ooh.
If you need somebody to get hurt, hopefully we don't have to hurt nobody.
You know, I've traveled quite a bit of distance around Faerun, and I'll tell you, you don't actually aim for it, but it usually ends up happening.
Especially on them one rolls for wild magic.
Shut up!
There are plenty of things in the world you can control. Plenty of
So
things.
much truth.
There are plenty of things you can't, though. I understand.
So when is our terms of service? When do we begin, and when do we set out, sir?
Well, things start in 4 days.
Okay.
We leave.
And
What's-
where would you like me to meet you?
Meet me in the square. That's normal where I am.
Okay.
Bring the couple others you agreed to
Yes.
be there.
Yes. Understandable.
And
You'll be very happy. Both of my stout warriors that I'm bringing with me are very skilled in the arts of tracking, woodcraft, hunting. They're very good companions to have around on a long trip.
okay, good. It means if I get hungry, I could send one of them out.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm not
I could
a-
definitely do that.
Yeah, you could.
Oh, she's one of the scouts.
Roll deception. Because he's resisting the urge to say something about himself.
And about how good I am at making food.
Huh?
Okay, much
Oh.
better. 19.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Good Lance.
Actually, that wasn't even like staged. That was me actually out of character forgetting
That's an honest.
that I am not allowed to talk about how great
Uh-huh.
Biscuits Tarango is and all things food related.
Because I knew that. I was like, that's something Biscuits would do. He would like, almost trip himself.
Considering my flaw is I will do anything to win fame, this is killing me. This is killing me right now. No one gets to know how awesome I am.
That's true.
It's the worst. Just hope this trip ends.
So yeah, He lays it out. He lays it out for you.
I want this trip to
Yeah,
begin. Oh my
when
god.
the caravan leads off,
Yeah.
and that's when you meet him.
Perfect. We'll be there.
All right. Well, enjoy some things. Come talk to me tomorrow. We'll
Hammer out the
get
details.
we'll
then.
get another drink.
Sounds great.
Owen at this point has been serving you and Jell up stuff constantly.
Has he been drinking with us?
Yeah, he's been drinking with you.
I want to like order a round of shots on him. Like I want to go to the bar and make it.
Hey.
I'm not paying.
Well, of course you don't have any money. Like
You got $2 gold. She can pay some.
I
This
have
guy wants
saved
to buy
that
a
gold for an
shot.
emergency. Erica never gives me gold. She only gives me dead birds.
To be fair, you proved yourself to be an expert barterer.
Got a whole bag of vegetables.
You sure did.
Forgot them.
Bushel baskets.
Oh, I know. I was super stoked.
Hey.
You guys never bring home vegetables. You only bring home dead ass animals. This is amazing.
I threw most of the vegetables though. I didn't
Yeah.
eat them.
I didn't point it out.
We had a food.
So Owen being the human guy that he is.
The human with the dwarvish name. I love it.
Yeah. Male human merchant.
His name is Oin.
Owen.
O-I-N?
O-Y-N.
Oh, okay.
O-Y-N.
We should call him what?
So, as he's like trying to mark you down.
What?
Another shot. Barkeep! Another shot on Owen! Woo! Tell, go snag it.
Oh, that sounds really cool.
Oh, the hollowness, the hollow sound. I dare say this is absolutely great.
We're
You guys are gonna have fun on this
We are gonna
caravan.
have the
What
best
do you know about birds?
They fly.
They're pretty.
They have feathers. I just learned today they come in more colors.
It was pretty.
Of course, they come in many colors. The best colors of them all.
Yes. How do you catch them? I have friends that have really good with
I-
arrows.
I
They
buy
killed
and
like 18 quail. That's a lie.
You got 2
They
seagulls.
did it. But I did.
Way to sell the story.
But I did kill a fish one time with a javelin. The fish came back and attacked us and almost killed us
It was
because
an
it turns out that fish in the ocean have arms and legs, which was ridiculous. Jill is there. Jill, you tell them.
I do not believe that was a
It's
fish.
Satchmo.
Yes.
Satchmo, you tell them.
Huh?
I like a boy.
Yeah, the fish! The fish!
You
yeah!
He
It
slaps.
was a big fish.
He-
It had arms and legs and
Owen
stuff.
reaches up his hand. He pats Jill on the face.
Hats?
Pats him.
Jill accepts it.
He-
Okay.
it's,
Like a
it's,
good
it's,
pat?
it's that whole like I'm really drunk and I'm patting you.
Okay.
Aw.
It's a light like I got you.
It's
He
almost
also
a
he has to reach up a bit because Jell's tall.
Phil, quick
Well,
question.
you know,
I'm
Jill
not
has
sure.
been raised by
It's
wolves.
going slowly
So-
into deep afternoon. And
So-
it's going into
So,
evening.
yeah,
Okay.
Jill,
Oh shit, I need
like,
The sky's
moves
going
his
like
snout
the sun's setting.
to find my guy.
You got a couple.
closer.
You've got a couple days. You're good.
No, it's gonna take a while.
It is- might take a while.
There
Might take a
across
while.
the town.
It's gonna walk all across town, and that one has to find her way back.
Camp out in the house.
Stay at the lake.
Jill has a question.
Yes.
She's making friends.
You have birds on a cart. How are you moving the birds on the cart?
Well, they're in cages. I thought you would have noticed this. I do enjoy you,
Yeah.
big, slightly green brute.
I did it. I noticed it. But what's driving the cart?
Well, it's a pull cart.
Who pulls it?
Well, I do.
I like your style.
But I'm gonna.
That's
but I'll
good.
tell you what.
You're
Tomorrow,
good. That's
one
funny.
of you will. Trust me, it'll take you less of it than me.
Don't think I
Sure
like that.
is
I'll make
insane
you a
horses.
deal. Why
Why?
don't we drink every night for motivation for the next day to pull the cart.
I don't think we have enough
I'll
drink for that.
You have birds. Sell a bird.
When we're on the road,
Yes.
You are a merchant.
Yeah, merchant them. I'm gonna high five. Not even looking at Jill. I'm gonna high five.
Slaps him straight in the face.
it does make a high five sound, though. Jill accepts this. So what Jill does? Sorry.
Par for the course. Yeah, I mean, she just got petted. That was a pet. That was how wolves get pet.
Slapped in the face.
No, the other guy.
The other guy.
Oh.
So, well, there's so many things. When we're traveling with the caravan, I can't sell birds.
What if you sold a bird now and got a horse so that we could actually guard you and the birds properly? If one of us is pulling... Oh, that's too smart.
True.
Don't overstep your
True.
thoughts.
Sorry.
6 intelligence.
I know.
Let's
I'm
dumb it
sorry.
down a little bit.
She does have moderate, like,
If we
well,
tie-
this is
Wisdom. I
like
think it's wisdom.
you are asking the question of why not get a horse, but then you also remember that
There's birds.
Jill hates horses.
Yeah.
If we tie all the birds to the
I
cart,
mean,
the
that could be a
birds
mixture of
could
thoughts. I don't know.
What
pull the
if
cart.
we got an oxen?
Ooh.
A pair of oxen
Ah,
to
pair of
pull the
boxes.
birds.
Boxing.
Then, when you display them, you can put the birds on the ox horns for a cool display.
That's too much money.
Oh my god, you're a merchant! Merchant them!
But an elk.
More cage room.
I have heard of some old horses on the nearby town. We
One
could
of
probably
you will
finagle.
pull the cart.
I saw a horse with really big horns once.
What if we all take turns?
Fine.
It wasn't a horse. Damn
You can take turns.
All of us.
You can take turns.
Beautiful.
Pulling the cart.
Jell, we're all taking turns pulling the cart.
You're taking turns pulling the cart.
Oin has first round.
it.
No. Satchmel has first round.
Yes, Satchmo has first round.
What about Robin?
So
Robin ain't
in
pulling shit.
So,
What's up?
We will pull the cart. He will pull the cart. And we will travel northward to Waterdeep. And we will sell our beautiful breasted birds. She sits back and takes a trip.
What a weirdo.
what if we get attacked
What a couple
and
of
I'm pulling the cart?
Ooh, that's a good question. What if we do it get attacked?
Well, then you set down the cart and go.
But what?
He slammed the tankard down.
Oin.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
It's
whoa!
simple!
Those
Oin,
are-
I hired you to protect me and pull the cart.
No, no.
How hard is this?
You hired us to protect you.
And pull the cart!
That wasn't
How
part of the
hard is this?
This bird merchant is in a foul mood.
Oh!
They ruffled his
Yes!
feathers. Whoa! He's about to get
A
down.
little ruffling.
Ah!
We're all
Wow.
really good acting on the fly. Ooh.
We're going.
We're stretching.
It
Stretching.
really take flight.
I'm running out of bird pump.
You're going out too far on the wing.
Oh!
You guys are just parroting the same thing.
What now?
I said you guys are just parroting the same thing.
Oh!
I wish we had
I didn't get it at
higher
first, but
intelligence,
If I had a button to splash dad joke, I just keep doing this the whole time. Anyway,
Families at a restaurant.
So, do you pay for our room and board too?
no.
Do we get to sleep in the cart, under the cart, around the cart?
When we park the cart, we will make camp.
Do you have camping material?
Yes, for me, I would assume you have your own.
Oh,
whoa, whoa, whoa! We have a place that we're going back to.
Your earbuds.
It's the Hobbit's Hobble thing. It's a bar.
Yes.
We live up top.
Well, you probably sleep
We're
there because
going
it's an
there.
inn.
Huh?
You probably sleep there because it's just an inn. You don't live there. It's different.
temporary, huh?
Oh, it's for like 5
No, we
days.
lived
so-
there.
yeah, kind of live there.
Kind of.
Oh,
That's where my stuff is.
And then he raises his hand and he yells, "Another round!"
Hey!
He is
hotels.
watching the birds right now.
They're all covered and locked down. I mean, it's
Oh, okay.
stowed away. He stowed them in whatever he stows them in. I mean, most of the merchant stuff in this area, since the guards are around, most of it's pretty easily kept in the lock and key.
Oh, okay, okay.
In North Liberty.
So we're just gonna...
So
Don't
he
worry,
orders-
don't worry.
Oink-
Lay is
Oink
just
orders
really
another
protected.
round, right?
So
Huh?
Say that again.
Say that again.
Oin Everrude orders another round, correct?
Yep. Oin Evermore orders another round.
round on the
Those
house.
Evermore,
Evan-
not
Evan-
Evanrude.
Evanmore. Yep.
How drunk are we? I've been drinking...
Roll.
for-
Roll to see if I'm getting
let's
drunk.
roll Constitution checks, everybody. Well, those two.
I was gonna say,
Like, I'm not there.
Huh,
I'm not.
Becky,
You're getting
really?
drunk.
you are.
Roll 3 Constitution checks.
Are there any girls there?
Well, that's a 19.
Okay, you're fine.
If there's any girls there, I want to do.
That's less fine.
That's less fine.
Oh, yes.
And that's a 15.
You're feeling real good. You've had just enough to like, oh yeah, you're in that smooth zone.
Sweet.
You're also kind of in that weird Tovar mode of like you could claim a person if you really wanted
I
to.
could claim it. Oh, this went... Yeah, this went fine.
We lost Sam.
What now?
We lost.
Is everybody?
You lost
Oh,
sound?
there we
I'm
go.
back.
Oh, there we go.
I was like, you lost
Are
sound?
we good?
Probably right there.
Is everybody
I
okay?
I could take someone home as
Yeah.
a companion. is
Yeah,
what you're
you could
saying?
have a
Oh.
companion. You're at that level. You're at the level of Tovar where you're
one
just
night.
like, let's do this.
Shit, yeah.
Probably. I mean, that's your call though.
Guess what song it
Tovar's always down.
is?
She's down to party and whatever else is going
In a
on.
village that was mostly her family. She is ready to for stuff.
I want to go for it. Oh, fuck.
So,
Tear it up, lady.
Jell, what'd you roll? Sorry.
I rolled a 6, 6, and a 20. Nat 20.
Woo! Okay, so
You're hammered.
you're hammered.
Six
Those first
and
couple,
nat 20.
those first few drinks
He
were
hit
rough.
a second win though.
Yeah, yeah, you were pretty. You went from like you're like yeah party to tired to yeah party really quick.
So
So you're back to
Hey,
yeah party.
Tovar!
I'm right next to
Tovar!
you, Joe. Yes, Satchmo. Jelcho. Yes, Jelcho.
Hi.
Oin ordered another round.
Oi, another round. Another round on Oin.
Hey!
Oin already, no, he already ordered one.
But
You gotta listen.
Oh.
Focus.
That's a
Focus.
lie. There's only one. Continue.
You, me, we have to protect the cart.
Oh, shit.
That's what we have to do, man.
And protect
Like you and me,
Floyd.
we protect
Yes,
the cart
you must protect me and the cop.
against anybody.
That's exactly what you
And
must
let's
do.
go.
Wonderful.
And let's protect that cart
Yes.
right now, because that's what we have to do. That's
Is
our
this like- okay,
mission.
is this like a robot's rule where, in order to protect the humans, you have to protect the humans from themselves?
Could
So,
be.
Okay, iRobot.
So is Gloin really a danger to his own merchandise?
You mean Oin?
Oin is
Oin-
he?
Oin,
Oin.
Oh, yeah, Oin.
Oin.
That guy.
Maybe
Oin
not.
Evinrude?
Remember, rule number 1.
Intelligence of 6, intelligence of
I know, right?
7.
Yeah, he's one higher.
I say he has the same intelligence as Tiger does.
Yeah, it's yeah. Realistically, they just get schnockered that whole entire time.
Good.
Tyga,
So she is enchanting this lady with the tale of her early
that's so exciting!
upbringing in Karatur and how she was.
My goodness, how eventful your life has been thus far for such a young child.
She started as the poster child for her family, which then led into her.
I like how my standard old person thing is this weird crippled hand thing. I just can't. I'm so shaky.
It sounds
Don't-
good.
don't know.
She had very
She's got.
arthritic hands.
careful.
She has really nice
Just
ankles.
crinkle old hand.
She had
That's
really
gross. Disgusting. Okay, stop it. And how she
Yes,
grew.
please.
Yeah, I do.
Anyone?
She what?
What? Sorry, there's other
Huh?
conversations. Anyways,
Yes.
so she tells the story of how her family became under, like, coup d'etat,
A coup d'etat.
right?
Who's that?
It's a coup.
It's a coup.
It's where regime rises, knocks over power.
And what's the d'état for?
So it's all big lies. She really just ran away. But she talks about the coup d'etat and how her family.
It's the
had
long
run
version of the
away.
word coup.
Oh,
Yes.
Coup is short for coup d'etat
so why the d'état?
And how they escaped north
because it's
through-
French and
through
It's like COO.
the Sea of Karatur into the Great Ice Sea, coming over into the
French
endless.
don't pronounce
the
the last
endless
half of
water.
their words.
Whoa, I just got.
What?
I just got.
stereo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
It goes in and out.
So then.
Oh,
once they got to
hi,
the endless
PJ, I'm in your
waters,
ears.
They ended up going south
Love
of the
it.
bay,
Yeah.
where they would be set
Mhm.
by dark elves,
Ooh.
seeking to assassinate her.
God
her
damn
That's
it,
awful!
bastard.
It really was.
It was just so terrible.
And then she talks about how they
She
ended
gets
up
older
on
as
the
I go.
Sea of Fallen Stars, and how a pirate crew actually took her and her family in and sailed them over into the Dragon Mirror.
You gonna look at the.
Yep, looking at the map right now.
Throw a dart. Where'd you go?
Right on the Dragon Coast. Right,
Well, let's see. You would be
What were you dragging?
we're over there on the Sword Coast.
because if you're
So right now we're on the Dragon Coast,
Dragging a mirror.
the Dragmire,
the Dragon Coast, right next to it. It's the coast.
Dragon Coast.
This area.
Oh,
It's the coast of the
the
Dragon.
southern part of the Dragon Mire.
Yes.
Yep.
That part.
The red print.
Yep, and how
Gotcha.
there they hopped a caravan that took them all the way over to this lovely town of
This place.
this place. What is this place called?
Boulders.
Baldur's Gate. And how
Ballers
they
Gate.
had been here for about a couple of days, and she didn't know her way around very well.
Mhm.
And one day, while playing in the market, she got lost away from her family, which then she was wandering around the streets until she came upon this house, figuring it was a good house to knock upon.
For reasons.
Well, that's
So
that's
basically
exciting.
Basically, she tells them a whole story of a lie, which is fun.
Roll deception.
Tyler, are you getting arrested?
You okay back there, buddy?
No, so we have local
Waiting
fire
for cops
departments
to
that
bust
are
down the door.
spread around
Oh,
all around us.
They whiz
Okay.
by,
That was the
right?
fire chief going by. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Not worrying. Kind of worried.
If your screen suddenly goes black, we won't
No,
question
no.
it.
Or
but
bright
we'll
orange.
just assume.
That'd be cool.
Sheriff Siren is different, so don't worry. No deputies are knocking on my door.
Good times.
This is in the land of
SWAT
Uncle
team is
Sam
coming.
City.
But anyway,
Well, shit. Okay, yeah.
roll a deception check.
Oh my god, for that long of a story.
It's a really good lie. Nat 20.
Oh my god.
She is an old lady who is realistically a shut-in, and she is enthralled by your tales.
My perfect type.
She offers you a
Ew.
place to sleep for the night.
Great. She's
Oh,
gonna
God.
take it.
Um,
So her goal is to become like this
We're gonna be
person's,
worried
like,
about you.
Oh,
child, right? I
It's-
figure she's old.
she
She
Worried
probably
about what you're
doesn't
doing.
have a lot of family.
she's
and whatever.
yeah, she doesn't seem to like you. There are some paintings that she has hanging around of others, and she kind of tells you a bit about her family.
Old relatives.
She tells you a bit of
Does Tyga look like any of them?
no.
Damn.
very. Granted, where Tyga is from,
Right.
no. She is very different comparatively to this section of Faerun.
Okay.
And so,
You're gonna get in on that well, weren't you?
I was gonna try.
darn try. But she kind of sees like the maternal instinct kicks in, and she
Fuck yeah.
takes in and like it says offers a bed and that warm place to sleep, and that and kind of is like she'd gladly give you directions to where you need to go, or help find someone to help get you back to where you need to be.
Well, I don't really know where that was, but
It's like
it had something to do with an elf's fingers.
An elf's finger? I don't know anything about an elf's fingers. It's not what I do.
It's not what I do. But
The Herodrum. The Herodrum can point you in the direction.
Yes, my old woman turned into Deckard Cain.
That would be the best. Female Deckard Cain.
Female
Guys, I found Deckard Cain.
Many other permutations are possible. But then you can put many things in the Herodrum cube. The Herodrum are known for their mysteries and facts.
Anywho. But yeah, she's like, she offers you the normal, like, accompaniments of kindness, and, she's like, she'll help you get back to where you need to get to, regardless if she understands where you were talking about or not.
Okay, so back when we were talking about her family, Tiger would like to ask, how many of your family are still around?
Well, she points to what seems to be a soldier, standing regally. That was Edward.
Lawful good. Lawful
Yep.
good.
That was Edward, my late husband. He died several years ago. Many years ago.
I mean,
In a
that's
war.
horrible. That's terrible. How did he pass?
Oh,
Soldier.
well, the life of a soldier. They were
It tells
fighting.
us 7.
They were fighting
True,
off.
okay.
They were fighting off. From what I remember hearing, they were fighting off an incursion of NK that had come to try to infest the city.
Tiger Jeffers. Or, Tiger. Tiger.
She roughly describes it as like a large beetle creature.
Were they rolling balls of their own feces?
No.
Okay.
They're not quite dung beetles.
Right.
They don't have,
Beetles.
but they have like large, and they have hard outside shells.
Oh, they're like they look like spicy boys, but with like a glade. Yes. Right?
Yo,
I saw it.
fucking fire ants.
Spicy boys.
So-
Spicy boys.
No.
So-
I refuse.
Yeah, it's basically if you imagine like a hard shelled beetle.
Tiger doesn't.
Yeah. If you imagine like a hard shelled beetle with like big pincers in the front, that's basically what an NK is, except 6 foot tall.
So the Pokemon pincer.
So basically pincer, except more gruesome looking.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, a bit more gruesome.
He has fucking
Disgusting.
tusk fangs for a head.
Do you remember Digimon?
Yes.
Digital monsters.
Kawagamon?
Oh yeah, cool.
Kawagamon is the best way to describe that. I hope anybody
big
out
red
who's watching
beetle.
this giggled or went to go look that up. So,
Please go look.
because
up
you
more.
should go look Kawagamon up.
What was my favorite? It was War something. It was the dinosaur.
I like
One of the many dinosaurs. Yeah. War Greymon.
Gatomon. Love Gatomon.
The
When
only
did they have
The only
ultimate,
smart one.
the only ultimate to really just hang out.
Mm-hmm. It was Gatomon because it was an angel. You're like, hold up, you turn into a fucking tiger and then you turn into a person?
Yeah, I also thought the cactus one was funny.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho, so
Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
your whole thing. Yeah, sorry, we got Digimon.
Side note.
But yeah, you go on that.
Segue.
Yeah, you go on that, and you know, you guys, you have that. You have a nice place to sleep tonight. You have a warm meal in the morning.
Great, good.
All right, so those two are drinking the rest of the night
By the
with
way,
their,
it wasn't
with their
a lie.
employer.
She has no idea where you guys are.
She has. It's an honest thing. She has no idea.
I don't even know what happened to you. I just know that you sucked at shooting and then left.
Stop.
Satchmo, what do you want to do for into the evening time?
Okay, so it's end of the evening? Is the
It's-
marketplace
it's just-
closing?
You can watch people packing up
Which
stuff.
Satchmo are you talking to?
Not
Real.
Gel
No,
Satchmo,
real
Satchmo,
one.
Satchmo. I'm talking to Satchmo Rivera, not Gel Satchmo.
Oh,
Not
Okay, just making sure.
Satchmo. So they're packing.
Hi.
Yeah, most all of them pack up when the sun sun starts to drop. That's when they all start to pack up shop.
All right. Fuck it. I'm feeling lucky. You
Get
know,
some.
good.
Get some.
As opposed to everybody else's belief of me. Racist. Anyway.
Well, it's not everybody. It's just a lot of people.
Like 90-some%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone but our group.
Yeah.
See, you found
Who are you going to go look for?
I'm gonna go look for.
I see him leave because I'm sitting at the door. I'm not going back. You know,
You're going to go look for Nuhar?
Yeah, fuck it.
I'm gonna
See if
follow.
he's-
I'm gonna follow him because I've been outside.
Because I was supposed to wait for these guys to get back. I'm like, hey, by the way, you know.
Some of us never came back.
So as you ask around for like the merchants are packing up, you ask around for Nuhar. They point out like they point over there, and like
He's a liar.
well no like they do a mixture of like, oh yeah, by the way, he's over that way, and like you recognize him, like he's pretty distinct.
Oh.
Like comparison like to most of the elves around here, he just looks a bit different. He's
Right.
gray skinned. He's a moon elf.
Quick question. Do I realize like people are kind of throwing shade at me for who I am?
Make an insight roll.
They're throwing it pretty thick here.
Ooh. 11.
You notice a few people, like specifically, they have a pretty adverse reaction because they're really not used to seeing a tiefling in this space. Like
Makes
it's
sense.
not a usual creature for this zone. You just like, well, considering the fact that most everybody you've seen in Baldur's Gate that isn't part of your party is generally one of 3 races, and
it's
not
mine.
yours.
Yeah,
You're
makes
like,
sense.
you're like, it makes sense that they
Yeah.
probably would have a strange reaction to a tiefling being in their midst. But it is one of those, like, you don't see any hyperly adverse reactions.
Yeah.
Because people aren't going to be like, get out of my shop necessarily.
Okay.
But they're
That's
they're
good.
not going to approach you because they
True.
think you're unlucky. You being the luckiest person in this party.
I have fucking an extra point of luck granted by Paylor.
Paylor.
Yeah. I have godly luck.
God Paylor.
It's true.
I mean, granted, it doesn't work on other people, but that's not my fault.
But they keep like pointing you towards a direction, and you come across one moon elf who is currently helping like strapping down and putting away some wood carvings, and every once in a while he looks up and you'll see he taps really hard on the side of the cart. As the other moon elf stands up and looks over,
Oh, there's
and he
a couple
starts like motioning with his hands, and then he goes, and then like the other person motions with his hands, and so he starts putting stuff away.
I'm dealing with a deaf moon elf.
Ah.
At least one.
It's broken.
It's just fucked up. I don't know something wrong
Sir.
Nuhar.
Nuhar, Saralim. So Nuhar.
Nuhar.
with it. Nayar.
All right. I'm gonna watch them. Do they like notice me?
Oh,
Like
the newborn.
there?
They like if you're just standing there out in the open, like just like watching them. Yes.
Oh. I guess.
And the one who's been
not like notice me there, but more or less notice me like specifically sort of hanging around their place.
So stalking them.
Not stalking.
Creepy as fuck.
Lurking.
Is the proper term lurk at that point?
Yeah.
It's your dance move. The
Loiter.
creep. Do the creep.
What?
Loitering.
Okay, you are loitering in near their space and watching them. I
Yes.
believe that is the definition.
And I'm standing
Of
2 feet
skulking.
behind watching him
So-
watch
oh,
them.
Okay. So, what,
Like,
okay.
what the fuck?
So you're
Moving
standing
on.
there looking at them.
What kind of wares do they have?
I mean,
Couple
they're
sneakers.
My best friend.
between the two of them, they're dressed like you've seen many of the merchants dressed. Like it's not it's in that interim of like it's decent and colorful, but it's not like peasant wear.
Okay, what wares are they selling?
They are selling many like exquisite wooden carvings, hand carved items. Many of them quite ornate and beautiful.
Look for a spoon.
Oh,
Neat.
So you can play them.
Duh.
yeah, but then
Are you not
know.
a southern person?
So,
Tucker McGaffrey.
do you going to walk over to them?
Love Tucker
I'll walk
McGaffrey.
over.
Okay.
Yeah, he died too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did
Yeah,
Mary
hooked
Beth.
off to the wrong
So,
fuckers.
who do you
The original
approach?
Biscuits Perez.
There's one that's on
On the ground, loading stuff into the wagon.
Okay,
Right.
so there's one that, like, as you walk up, there's one that's in front of the wagon. That's the one you saw tap on the side of the cart
Mm-hmm.
and do hand motions with.
Yep.
And the other one is on the opposite side of the cart who stood up. Who would you like to talk to?
I assume I approached the first one.
The first one?
Yep.
You tap him on the shoulder, and he turns.
Do I have to tap him? Oh, well, first I'd
Or
like to
you-
like ask. Excuse
Okay,
me.
you ask.
Pardon me, sir.
No reaction.
Oh shit.
So
Okay.
she's done with the first
Well, that kind of puts.
I like to listen. What's really good?
one. This comic called Rat Queens.
And sign language is
It's
one of the
amazing.
ones
You
I
should read it.
really
Yeah, that's the language you don't know. It could be a language all their own, too.
Hopefully they're observant and they can read
How
my
does
lips.
one sign an Elven? Very
Wow.
meticulously.
Well, like Steve
Oh.
Kent.
It's like thieves can't.
I bet I could do
That's
Sign in
telling
an
color
Elven.
speak. Is that
I
what
can do
you're
anything.
going for?
Thieves Kant is verbal, somatic,
Nick,
and
there's a lot of stuff with
And
thieves can't.
nonverbal.
Fun fact,
well, somatic.
Elven Sign Language is similar to American Sign Language, which was originally derived from French. So Common Sign Language is
Oh,
just
say it.
derived from Elven.
Say it.
and written.
I'll say it. Sign language is just sign language as far as I know.
Yeah.
But,
Everyone knows that Elven is Spanish.
Yes.
Everyone knows
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
That's why Fernando was
All the
Elvis.
people.
says you two.
No, just
I believe Elven is French.
No.
No, Elven is Spanish. This was established in the game when my buddy Jay was playing the Elvish thief, El Bandito Blanco. And he would always talk like
The
this.
white man.
And people would say, why do you talk like that? And he'd say, because I'm an elf. And it'd be like, I've met a lot of other elves. They don't talk like you. They were only half elves or race trainers. And so,
I was raised. What is it now? Like, is that one of those things of like Leafton said? I was raised by elves. What can I say? You know, is that one of those things? I was raised by elves in the right part right now. I don't know how to put this.
Yeah, so we choose to believe that elves speak with a Castilian
With
accent.
a Castilian accent. Oh my word. Anywho,
Alright.
And
I will-
Goliaths are Ukrainian.
Not knowing
Yes.
sign language, I will tap this first
and
gentleman on
No,
the
he,
you're
shoulder.
gonna
he
tap the
seems a
first
little. He
gentleman?
seems a little surprised, and he goes,
Makes sense because he
and
probably.
he waves and he pats the cart, toot, 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 toot,
She's graduated.
and the other person pops up. Oh,
Okay.
hello!
Yes, one that speaks. Okay. In my head. That wasn't
Yeah.
out loud. Okay.
That wasn't out loud. Yes, one that speaks.
Oh,
Because that would be
no,
great
because
to say
the
out
first guy
loud.
wouldn't know anyways. So, okay,
Are you up?
pardon me.
Yes.
I'm
Can't handle it.
I'm looking for a man named
New heart.
Nuhar.
Oh, that is me. Yes, I am Nuhar's Sarah Lim.
Ah, I
This is my brother, Selavek.
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 Yes.
Nuhar.
I'm sorry.
and
He
Selavek.
doesn't. His hearing went a long while ago.
I understand it happens.
What can I help you with?
Oh, well, I see you're packing up your shop here. These are some interesting little.
No.
Oh,
I turned myself off.
Phil, your second picture is out, according to John. Tyler.
My second picture?
That's what he just sent out.
Oh,
Phil's
that one.
second picture is
That
out.
one. That one's probably up. Yeah.
What the phone?
There's no phones in this timeline. We use message.
Hold the animal messenger.
I'm guessing that like the.
I have animal messenger.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's that computer. That computer blacks out.
You should send one.
So,
Jeffers can
It
send
does
a
that.
message.
sadly. Anyway, what can I help you with?
Oh, I was noticing some of your
wares.
Wares, yeah. I was noticing some of your wares. They strike me as very interesting.
Ah, yes, Selivek carves them.
Oh.
I happen enough to be the one who helps sell them.
How is the business going?
Oh, it's going quite well.
Oh, that's lovely.
We're on our way to Waterdeep here in the next few days.
Oh,
I hear there's
really?
deep water there.
Ironically, it's shallow.
There's actually no
Water.
We're in a desert. Oh,
It's like
I
never
see.
winter. Fuck, there's winter
Like
all the time.
what kinds of carvings are there? Like just
They're
figurines?
there's mixtures of like ornate animals. There's ornate busts that are there.
Red panda.
There's there's the general normal birds, bears,
Yeah, the
Pandas.
regular
trash
Whit-
pandas,
the
Red
Whitland.
panda.
not red pandas.
Red
that are normal to this general section of Faerun.
Not
Okay.
the part that's not on the map.
Not the part that's not on the map.
But
Not over there.
They're very well
They're-
done.
Yeah. Oh,
Like
they're
master
it's
craftsmen.
masterwork. Like it's
Tigers like
this stuff almost looks real.
Type is
Oh,
not working.
It's gorgeous.
Do they paint them or is it
If
just
the
like?
map was
It's
on,
there's a little bit of painting involved. There's a little bit of detail work in there. Most of it looks like it's just seined and sealed because the wood itself gives the thing life
Mhm.
and that.
Okay,
but
yeah,
like
I was
there's
gonna say that's the way I'd prefer
right
it.
the wood
you
gives
don't
life.
paint up
There
a-
are some places where there would be like eyes or something where they put some white, but other than that, like most of it is either like they use darker woods to make darker parts for a piece, but otherwise it looks gorgeous stained woodwork.
Is there any from the colonial time Negro African American statue that?
You're not there. You're at an old lady's
From the
house.
days of yore.
From the days of
From the
yore.
days of yore.
That was a friend.
There's a Babe Ruth one.
Has nobody
Damn,
It's a
I
trader's
was-
item.
Honestly, I was hoping business sucked because I could try and sell some stuff and they'd hire me.
Anyways, it's a great movie.
But are you looking to buy, or are you are you just looking to look?
Yes. Actually, I was you see, I was on my way to Waterdeep and I was looking for a way to get there and
Are you looking to
What are you buying?
hitchhike? No.
hitchhike?
No.
Or are you wanting to come with us? I mean, most of the time with the caravan, you could probably just come along.
I'd be willing to
crunchy.
trade.
I bet it was crunchy.
What do you do?
You're not there, right?
What's one of the things that's not loaded up yet? Like one of the figurines.
There's a small bear that's sitting on the ground right now.
Bear.
I'm
Yeah.
here.
Dibs. Okay.
What, I'm not there.
Dibs.
Person walking by. Just
Okay.
regular bear?
It looks like a bear that's on its haunches and that
Like
doing
ready
doing
to
doing doing kind of this motion.
Actually,
It's not like a major like attack motion. It's just more of it's just hunched back and it's like trying to climb.
Oh, okay.
It's more of it's not like an attack stance. It's more of a
Well, I'm
hunched
going
back
to.
and standing.
'Cause I'm drinking.
I'll come with you.
Okay. Nearest person, just rando person walking by.
None for you.
I pull him in.
Well, that's bullshit.
But not like
No, it's not.
physically,
You promised. You
yank
made it
him.
do.
but
And as kin,
I turn and look.
I can't let you.
Describe this man? Person, baby thing?
Which thing? Sorry.
The nearest person walking by, who are they?
But I
Okay,
appreciate
the
you
nearest
coming
person
out.
walking by is a lady, long brown hair. She has a nice it's a hat.
You have the lighter.
I can't remember what they're called. It's a hat with a foof on the outside, the outer brim.
Like a Russian fur hat?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay.
But
But like a nice.
it's most of it's like kind of locked up with like pins and like the top of a bun would be, and that so it's like locked up here, but her hair flows down. She's wearing a long dress, and that with a bit of a furl and some.
So she's elegant.
She looks elegant.
Okay. Race? Not to be
Uh,
racist, but race?
Yeah, it's a fair question to ask in this
I was
city.
going to say, because it doesn't sound like a dwarf.
It's a fair question. It's not a dwarf. She's definitely an elf, as the way she walks.
Okay. May I roll something
What do you want to do?
like, see what kind of elf she is? Like, wood elf, high elf?
Intelligence. Give me an intelligence roll.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or
Not
I guess
that one.
give me a history. Give me a history roll.
Just put it in there.
God damn it.
Put it in the hole.
You just have to like put it in there.
There.
History. We'll do history because you've met elves like this before.
18.
Okay, yeah. She is. She's
an 18 and 2.
she is an. Oh gosh, she is. Gosh, what kind of elf is she? Trying to remember the different kinds of elves. This is what happens when you pull stuff
She's
out
like
your
a
butt.
high elf, a wood elf, and a drow.
Yeah, she's more of a high elf.
We don't talk
We don't talk about the drow.
Don't do it.
Okay. Is it drow or drow?
It's drow.
Or drow?
Drow.
No, well,
Dark elf.
do it however you want to do it.
You could
I mean,
literally,
really.
you could literally say dark elf. You could say drow if you want to. I don't care.
Nobody's judging you.
As long as you don't say sigil,
But they're all
okay.
judging them.
There's a drow there?
No, that's not true.
Okay.
No, we're just.
No, yeah, she's definitely a high elf. She's not
So
a wood
that's
elf. She's not a wood elf like your friend Arafin is,
Wood.
because her skin is too it's
like golden
it's
skin.
like
Mine's copper.
hers is copper. That's the sign of a wood elf.
Okay.
This one, like
I
her,
love it.
she's like white with flawlessness. If that makes sense. It's not like she's beaming.
Aryan.
Like
She's Aryan. Killer.
but she is a very
She's
like
Aryan killer.
she's a very like she's supple face, soft features and that.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Quick. No, fuck it, I'll wing it. Okay.
Well, okay.
Okay.
Hit on her. Yeah. And then hit her.
I was gonna
on.
quick insight check how much these would go for,
Okay.
but this lady's walking by, so I don't really have time. Okay. And being a tiefling with like red tinted skin, devil horns shit, trying to pull off a sail on a wood
Yeah.
elf high elf wood maiden,
I'm a wood elf.
pretty
I
lady.
Yes,
Yeah.
this high
Okay.
elf
Okay.
lady of Highwood.
I look at the guy, like the the brothers, and it's like, I give them the look. Just go with this. I'm not trying to steal this thing. I just want to show you something. That's
Okay.
the look I
Okay,
give them.
you give them that slight look of like, let me show you.
And I take the bear.
Okay.
This beautiful,
Ornate bear.
ornate wood carved bear. And I turn to this very fair Fraulein. I guess German is gnomish, but fuck it. Pardon me. Fair lady.
Yes.
I just so happened to see you walk by, and I was wondering, you look like the type of, trying to make up words my character would say, but I'm not smart enough to say.
Do we need to get you a thesaurus?
There's one behind you, probably.
Yeah,
Do you
actually.
want
is
the
one.
Thoris?
Aren't they extinct?
Yes, the thesaurus is extinct.
That's in the back of your car, isn't it? The love
Then go look at the
I
frickin'
prefer
dictionary.
the Stegosaurus.
I prefer the Stegosaurus than the thesaurus.
Give him that
Get a
creative-
dictionary.
Oh.
It's less
give him that creative
extinct.
cursing book and have me.
There's true. There's the Creative Curses book over there.
I like that.
Okay.
It's ridiculous.
Okay, excuse me, my fair lady.
Yes.
You She really talked.
she doesn't.
Okay.
Yes.
That was gonna throw me off.
Yes.
Yes.
My
That would
dad
definitely be a
and she gets this. Oh, yes, because she's surprised by you.
Okay. Not alarmed.
Oh,
She's not alarmed. She's
But
surprised.
Perfect.
She originally
I
didn't.
get advantage
She
on attack rolls.
she originally didn't see you, so she wasn't paying attention. She kept forward.
Okay. Yeah. Surprise! There's this
slice
devil
that
guy.
bitch's
talking.
face off.
Okay.
Right.
May I interest you in a very fine but short tale about something someone like you would be very, very appreciative of?
Well, what would I appreciate?
Well, let me show you. And I
Mr.
take.
Tiefling.
Does she say it that snidely?
Mm-hmm.
I'm an uppity
I also
bitch.
bitches.
But I don't let that on.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Roll deception.
Not yet.
Give him time. Give him time. He's gonna get there.
I take this very ornate bear, just varnished bear, with like little paint accents.
It's like it has highlights and lowlights, like you'd expect or hope in something, so to make it look roughly realistic.
Okay. Okay. Let me weave you a short story of this particular bear, and I cast Major Image to animate this motherfucker.
Ooh.
Ooh!
I can't remember what Major Image does.
That little white
It has noise, right?
Huh?
Does Major Image have noise?
Yes. You can do noise, sounds, chilling and heating effects that don't cause damage,
Right.
and they have to make a
Because?
wisdom.
Major There we go.
This is what I do with your punch card.
Oh,
I am
hold up.
slacking.
Hold up, we're doing the
Part-
punch card?
No, we're not. But I am doing Major Image.
You can create the image of an object or creature in some
Wanna have
visible
that beer
phenomenon.
Yes.
There's no longer than
Want another
20
drink?
foot
Oh, okay.
cube.
Thank you, Doug.
Do you want water or anything?
You need
I'm
something?
fine.
The image
We don't have
appears
any of
in
that
a spot which
You
you
want
can
dirty
see
bastard?
within range and lands.
Reds.
Is that what this
As
is?
long as you're
I
within
couldn't read it.
as long as you're into religion, you can.
Reds will be fine.
Okay.
Physical interaction with an image reveals it to be an illusion.
This is the same thing I did to produce the silver dragon.
Right, that's what I thought. I was like,
Okay.
it's something else. Alright, so, granted, it's only supposed to be a 20-foot cube.
But it's
But
up to a
up
20-foot
to a
cube.
20-foot cube.
Yep. But
But anyway.
my idea is, you know.
Yeah, you're showing off this thing and it starts to move.
That's the deal.
Roll a deception check with advantage.
Ooh. Yeah. Take these one.
We'll start there.
I'll do these two. Pink, purple, green. Roll good. Okay, I'll take the 14 plus deception.
Yep.
Plus 8. 22.
Alright. She looks at it and she is enamored by this moving thing. She's like agape. Like, my. It's like it comes to life.
And I weave the tale of how this bear served as one of the prime, like, noble guards for, like, a certain high elf royalty.
Some specific name that you drop that's probably some high elf
Something she knows.
someone famous.
Like, this is Adamire, the mighty brown bear, who defended the Gates Keep single-podedly against 100 ogres, and and tell tales of how, and I show him like clawing and gnashing and roar, with the major image
Wow.
and defending this gate
My.
and tell how this bear alone saved on its own saved the entire palace, and it I mean, unfortunately, it died during the last fight it had.
Mm.
It just became overwhelmed, but with his sacrifice, more reinforcements were able to arrive, and they were able to fend off the attack, and
Wow.
therefore it saved the palace. And I forget the name I gave the bear, but that name, Adamire, was prized and praised
Really good.
amongst the elves.
Okay, roll a persuasion roll.
I don't know a lot of the schools around here. Like metro schools, I know those.
Did this bear just
Point of
save
luck.
Eureka's
That was a
castle?
4.
It's like the Dowling of Waterloo.
Got them luck to burn.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm an unlucky thief.
Because you're unlucky too.
What is it?
Did you just roll a-
Persuasion?
Did you roll a 4, then roll a 5?
Sure did.
Yeah.
Persuasion plus 8. 13.
13. Well, that's a beautiful story. But I'm not wanting to buy your bear.
You're not willing to buy a marvelous token of a very important part of history.
No, I'm sorry. It's been wonderful hearing your tales.
Isn't
And she kind of turns and just walks away.
Not doing as well as I.
Well, fuck. I
And,
don't say that out loud. I'm thinking
Yeah, right.
hardcore.
and
Son of a bitch.
And Newhart looks at you and is like, not bad. Good effort. Wrong cell,
That's
but not bad. That was far better than myself or Selgin could do.
I hope they took way more notice than that bitch did.
They enjoyed your performance.
Okay, that's good.
Yes. Well, I think we could use some help as far as trying to sell wares. Are you heading north? You said you were heading north to Baldur's Gate as well.
Yes, I'm looking for passage. Okay.
Well, you could travel with us
Oh, really?
and
I
maybe
would-
make a few coin or two
Oh.
alongside us.
So I
If
would
you keep
also
selling
love
things
to-
like that and you sell them outright, we could do a lot with you.
Yes,
and you
I
a lot
mean
less.
my selection was very few as the market is closing up.
Oh, yes, it is a rough time, considering the fact that night is coming upon us.
Mm-hmm.
It's nearly night. Damn, the darkness.
She looked like
is
she
upon
had
us.
money.
Darkness falls.
It is time.
I am the night.
Sorry.
All right.
I got you here.
Yeah.
For a
Oh
very
yes.
important
And
Uh-huh.
also, I would love to hear about these very exquisite and intricate carvings, and
And
'cause
so-
these are fucking awesome.
They're really good.
Yeah.
They're fantastic.
Uh-huh.
And
super
these
excellent
guys have been selling these pretty good all day. But they're
like hotcakes.
but there's
Does he do them
What's
by
a
hand or
hotcake?
by magic?
he does it by hand.
What did we say
Perfect.
instead of
He does it by
hotcakes
hand.
last
It's a
You
specific.
cannot find
You-
magically
you see-
carved wooden.
After getting stuff packed up, you
All
watch
your
as
boys are
Selkin starts
Catholic,
whittling,
There's some
and that
Belgian
as
boys
he's
that-
carving, the thing he carves seems to be as realistic as you would hope it to be.
I don't know.
I like these guys.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay.
Awesome.
I
So
think they have Hawaiian sweet
I might come visit them in the
Or
morrow.
just
On
sweet
the morrow.
rolls.
yeah.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
The next
So-
day.
Quite possibly.
We shall hit pause on game.
Forever.
Mhm.
No, just for today.
forever.
And that you've all roughly been hired. You're being taken care of by an old woman.
Some of us are being
But
yeah, very roughly.
but
We've
you're
been hired
roughly
roughly,
You're
exactly.
hired but you don't want to be hired. So
But it feels so
and
good.
We'll pick up next week, and we've been playing for 3-ish hours. So
Okay.
ish.
Okay.
So
I
next
guess.
time, hopefully, we'll have some more adventure going on. And that.
Oh yeah, we will
Yeah.
pull out.
I know. Yeah.
Days.
You're gonna slaughter an lady.
No, I wasn't gonna.
There's
say
3 more days.
Just Rob.
But yeah, you
Well,
have
last
like
2
three-
sessions
you-
we've gone through
You
2
have
days.
3-ish more days, and we'll
Yep.
probably hammer through a
We
couple days.
should, yeah.
So thanks, Internet, for joining in for our session of funness and
Jeffers.
ridiculous and nonsense.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah.
He steals for a good reason.
Awesome.
Right place.
Welcome to the